impressive stuff. It's about the right fight at the right time. Yeah, that's the right decision there.
He's a good fighter on his night.
Every fight wants to go.
Welcome to the beautiful Bonus Arena here in Hull for English title action. We've got a 7-fight card for you, topped by Craig Darbyshire against Marcel Braithwaite for the English title. I've got Hull's favourite son, Tommy Coyle, show promoter Steve Wood. Tommy, what about this venue? First time professional boxing's been here, I believe.
Yeah, very jealous right now. I wish I'd fought here. A fantastic stage for everyone to showcase the skills, the next generation.
What about you, Steve? I know we've been to Hull many a time before, but this is something completely different, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a very modern stadium and it's got room for expanding as well. So it sat out for 1,200 today. Me and Tommy's nearly filled it with all the lads we've got on from Hull, and then upstairs is another 2,000. So I think the dream for me and Tommy is to make a success tonight and maybe come back here one day and get the 2,000 extra upstairs.
Well, topping the bill later on, we got Craig Darbyshire against Marcel Braithwaite. Craig, classic case of a record being deceiving, way more losses than wins, but every time he steps up to title level, he does the business, doesn't he? These early titles, Tommy, they're invaluable, aren't they, for these type of guys? Marcel Braithwaite, we're expecting to push on. This is his first crack at a title. Can you remember your first crack at a title and how it went for you, how it prepared you for your future career?
Yeah, absolutely. So many lessons learned, in them smaller titles, should we say, on the smaller hall shows. Going around, actually fighting for something as well, it puts added pressure on. And it's about performing with that added pressure. So it'll be a good test for both fighters tonight.
How do you see it going, Steve? Craig's upset a couple of our lads. Marcel's talented, but he's never done it yet. How are you weighing this up?
Yeah, well, obviously I want Marcel to win with it being a VIP boxer, but when you look at it, it's a genuine 50-50. I expect Marcel to get a clear lead early doors with his boxing ability, and then I'm expecting Craig Darbyshire to push on it. Hopefully, Marcel's done the weight right, and he's got the determination, which Craig has, and he'll come out an easy winner, but those last rounds are going to be the telling ones for me.
Well, if you've been watching VIP this season, we've had some classic English title fights, and it can't fail, can it? Craig Darbyshire, Marcel Braithwaite's going to be a cracker. Looking down the card, we've got some Hull's brightest hopes. Sonny Taylor's impressed both times he's fought on our shows. Very exciting cruiserweight. He's making his third appearance, Tommy. I know you're a fan.
Yeah, I am actually a fan of Sonny Taylor. I think the kid's got huge potential. He's got a great following, and I know he can punch. I've been told from a good source that he can punch. He's already mixing it with the likes of Dillian White and getting, invaluable sparring. So I'm excited about his future.
Coghill, big ticket seller. I believe he's done 300 or 400 tickets, Steve. And just looking down, Lewis Sylvester as well, two of other Hull's potential stars for the future.
Yeah, they've both done really well. Lewis has sold every single ticket he's had, and Connor's sold more than the tickets he had. He just keeps coming back for more. I mean, he's managed by Steffi, and hopefully maybe Steffi will let us use him again, and that'll be another reason for coming here, because he's done well, and I've been told he's a talent, as we know Lewis Sylvester is. We've seen him on the VIP TV 2 or 3 times now, so we'll be kicking on with both of them, hopefully.
We were talking about Lewis Sylvester before, Tommy. Another one you're a fan of. Just wanted to see him develop a little bit of punching power, don't you?
Lewis Sylvester, he walked in my gym 5 years ago, never laced up a pair of boxing gloves in his life in terms of competition. And after 15 minutes of looking at him, I knew he could do something. And he's continued to, dedicate himself to the sport and turn professional with, little amateur experience. And I genuinely see him, going very far in the game. I think he's still yet to get his man strength and develop that explosive punching power. But when he does, he's going to be a handful.
Another talented fighter we've got, Steve. Matthew Rennie got upset, didn't he, on a recent show of ours, but we're looking for him to bounce back and really show what he can do.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, when you look back now and look at the people who's been upset to fight him on his second fight, probably too big of a task for him. But he's not got an easy one tonight, but he had a standout amateur career, and the likes of him need testing. I know it's a bit early, but the kid's coming tonight. I think won his first fights and 7 fights, and he'll be out looking for the scalp tonight. But hopefully Matty will have learnt from that fight where he had the draw, and he'll win easy enough tonight.
A couple of other Hull kids starting up for show. We've got Cam Shaw and Craig Chadwick. Tommy, just tell the people at home watching what we can expect from these two.
I think this will be Carl Chadwick's last fight tonight. Carl's a great local lad. Does plenty in the city for the next generation. I like how he's a good lad. He's not going to go on and win any major titles, but he does the job and he's entertaining. He gives plenty of value when he's in the ring.
That's what you can expect from VIP. Plenty of fights, plenty of action coming up, and don't forget that English title fight. We reckon at around 9:45. Never disappoint.
Two. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Just a bit louder, please. That's okay for now. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, a very good evening and welcome to the beautiful Bonus Arena here in Hull, where tonight VIP Promotions proudly presents an evening of championship boxing. We are now live and exclusive on VIP.tv. Our sole commentator this evening at ringside, Mr. John Evans. Let's get the action underway immediately. Here comes boxer number 1, presenting from Westbrook, Ricky Leach.
Arena here in Hull. 7 fights tonight for you, and don't forget, top of the bill, English super flyweight title action, Craig Derbyshire and Marcel Braithwaite.
A young man from York, Cam Shaw.
But as Michael Pash just announced, we've got Cam Shaw and Ricky Leach opening up the bill. I'm joined by Mike Gibbons for the first fight. How are you, Mike?
Very well, how are you?
Really good, thanks. Looking
Vincent
forward to this.
Price,
It's a
brilliant.
beautiful venue.
It's the first time for me here with the boxing here. It's a fantastic venue. Last time I was here, I think it was the Hull FC Annual Awards, and it was a packed house that night and good atmosphere, but never seen it under the boxing curtain as before, and this is going to be amazing tonight.
It is,
good
yeah.
atmosphere.
Hull fans are renowned for getting behind the team. I'm an Oldham fan, and I've been up watching Oldham up here a few times, and it's always a good atmosphere in Hull. So a couple of crowd pleasers, a couple of exciting fighters is on. It should really kick off a good atmosphere.
Too right. I mean, Cam's a York lad, but he's based out of Hull. He's trained, I think, under the watchful eye of Billy Dawson here in Hull, and very much under the wing of Tommy Coyle's setup kind of thing. So he's an exciting lad, is Cam. So I'm really looking forward to this fight.
Jumped on the Halloween theme, coming into a little bit of Michael Jackson. Not entirely sure what to make of that ring outfit.
Almost the part of Apollo Creed, almost, with the costume. Oh, he can fight though. That's
by
the
the
back
Central Area Council of the British Boxing Board of Control. Area reps at ringside are Mr. Robin Smith and Mr. Ian Cragg. This first contest is for 3-minute rounds of boxing in the super featherweight division. Introducing to you firstly, boxing out of the blue corner, wearing the black clutch shorts trimmed with silver. At the weight, he's scaled 9 stone, 2 pounds, 6 ounces. Tonight is his half-century of contest, 50th professional fight. Presenting from Westbrook, a nice whole warm welcome, please, for Ricky Slick Rick Leach. And opposing him, boxing out of the red corner, wearing the black collar shorts, trimmed with the orange accessories. At the weight, he scaled 9 stone, 2 pounds, 8 ounces. From 2 contests, he has 2 wins. Presenting from York, the undefeated Cam Shaw. Timekeeper at the bell. From the Steel City of Sheffield, Mr. Barry Pender. And the 5-star referee in charge of the action, Mr. John Latham from Barry. 4 3-minute rounds.
You know, expect from you both, you won't be any instructions at all times. When I take a break, you both break clean, defend yourselves at all times, and then best luck to you both. Touch gloves, lads. Well done.
Well, first fight of the night, Cam Shaw and Ricky Leach. Shaw's 3rd fight, only turned professional in July, so he's nice and busy. His 3rd fight already.
Good busy amateur, good amateur career as well. I think under Billy Wilson at York. You know, well schooled, been in with quite a few of the top kids in the country, so he's got his academy in there, if you like.
Yeah, there's no better time to turn pro at the moment either, as the opportunities everywhere.
Absolutely.
Talking of busy, Ricky Leach, one of those guys who saves the shows, you know, unsung hero of the circuit, fights pretty much every week, been in there with a who's who of people, rarely gets stopped, so it's a good little learning fight this for Cam.
I'd be looking to ask him a few questions, won't he? So I'm looking down his CV there as a professional boxer and seeing the likes of David Seymour and his credentials, Lee Clayton, of course. Recently fought Craig Derbyshire, who's topping the bill tonight.
He did. Chris Bourke as well, very good fighter down in London. Seems to be stopping everyone. So yeah, mixing some good company, Ricky Leach. Nice busy start from Cam Shaw. Took a little just left his feet there, didn't he? Got a little left up.
Just sat in front of him, just got over keen, just sitting in the well a little bit too long there. But the way he's switching that attack from head to body is absolutely superb. His shot variation's good.
Yeah, it's something a lot of young pros neglect, isn't it? Maybe go head hunting, but quickly realise that the way to the head can be the body, can't it?
This is it. He's got an excellent corner. I mean, looking at Glenn Banks there, his manager's looking, obviously helping him in the corner, and you know, Billy Dawson, very technical trainer, good head on him. But as you say, Ricky will have seen all that before, and whatever Cam's going to bring to tonight, he's probably already been through the will with. So it'll be interesting to see if he can keep this up for 4 rounds. It's good work, good start.
It is, yeah. He's going to the body with left and right. You know, he's not favouring one side, is he? He's keeping Ricky guessing all the time. plenty of variety so far. Ricky's just seems to have found a little opening for that left hook though, doesn't he? Just to keep Cam honest.
Just sitting there, just straight low of that belt. Yeah, he is. He's looking for that timing of that shot where Cam just needs to be cautious, and I'm sure his corner will alert him to that at the break. You can see the reddening coming up around the ribs of Leach where those shots are coming through.
Always important, isn't it, to when you're taking on these opponents, don't like calling them journeymen really, but these opponents, you've got to make them realise they're in for a hard night straight away. You know, if they think they're in for a good night, they will mess you about, and it can become a scruffy, frustrating kind of night, can't it?
They'll definitely come for it. You know, we used to say, you know, a lot, working a few corners myself, obviously in my time, and you're saying to the kid, you know, if you give them the room and build on that confidence, then you're going to get in for a hard night, because there's nothing better than a win on the road away from home. When you know, you look at one lad that's topping the bill tonight. He's a typical example of that, a kid that's supposed to be on the road, but look at where he's at. He's defending his English belt tonight. You know, and people said, well, the way he started out, he was a well, I don't like to use the word either, journeyman. You know.
Entertaining round there, Cam Shaw certainly lets his hands go, likes to work in range, doesn't he? And certainly good to watch. Yeah, I was talking about Craig Derbyshire, obviously, and look at Ben Field, who's been starring on VIP shows. He's got an English title eliminator.
This is it.
Much the same.
Just torn the script up. You know, just because we're on the road doesn't mean to say that we can't compete. And you know, they're definitely getting across there and getting them wins and getting them into the places where people wouldn't have written them.
When Cam was fighting as an amateur, mate, was it a given that he'd go pro? Did people think he'd make a good pro straight from the start?
To be fair, I saw him about 6-7 years ago, and started following him from then, right through from Haringey and onwards. And he's always had that hardness, that toughness you need in this game. The way he sets his feet and throws them shots. You know, he's still young. He's still got a bit of filling out to do. He's still got that little bit of maturity to come. I think we're only just scratching the surface with Cam at the moment. But yeah, to answer your question, definitely. You can see
that he has got that toughness, because he did stay in front a little bit too long. Clearly not worried about what's coming back his way. You know, more than happy to maybe take a couple to get his own stuff off.
That's it.
Clearly confident in his own ability to take things.
Just hesitates when he goes into that body. He just drops that right hand, and it's a key opener for that hook coming across from Leach, as he warned him in the first round.
Little bit of a change of tack here from Ricky. He just seems to be waiting a little bit more right on the back foot and just trying to keep the shorter Shaw just at arm's length, isn't he?
Just this is it. I think he's maybe looking for that counter as he's coming through, covering up quite well.
Oh, beautiful.
Just a little smirk to Cam there from Leach, just saying, come on.
I like the little shoulder bump to change the angle he uses. It's nice, isn't it?
It's maturity coming through. You know, them little things you pick up and learn.
Straying a little bit low again, definitely targeting the body. I don't think it was dangerously low, but it was just below the belt line, wasn't it?
Just right on the borderline again. You see Leach is professional, he's just getting on with it again. He's happy just to crack on and not causing him too much problem, but strays much lower as they begin to tire. You might hear the bell ring a bit earlier.
Leach just deciding to give Shaw a little bit to think about, not giving it all his own way.
Yeah, I just thought Shaw cut through there with a nice little shot there, just sprung him into action, looking for a response. You just wonder how the body shots are starting to... His timing out again, you know, he might take a point off here.
Yeah, he could do. No, next time he's going to get... That's his final... That's his third and final warning. I thought that quite a bit of experience from Leach there. I thought he bought himself a couple of seconds. I don't think it was any lower than anything else that's gone in.
No, and if you're looking again around the marking, around the areas of Leach, you can see where the shots are landing.
It's important, though, that Shaw doesn't get put off, because the bodywork's been creating openings. He can't get put off from firing low just because he's had a warning, can he? He's just got to improve his accuracy a little bit.
Just as the referee intervened there and stopped it, I was about to say that how much of this body work is going to pay off in, you know, the latter part. I mean, it's only a 4-rounder, but still makes that 4th round a very, very difficult round when, you know, your midsection, you're in pain, you saw it, but he's in great condition, is Leach. He's absorbing what Shaw's got to go through, and it's a fantastic variety of punches, and his work rate's been superb.
It has. It's
just
good.
got caught again.
Sometimes these 4-rounders can turn into a bit of a procession. Leach digging back to a body himself there.
Yeah.
But no, Cam's kept this interesting, hasn't he? Lots of variety, lots of action.
Watching Chicago versus Carolina live, end of the first period. Just stop commercial. I don't think you can hear it. Can you hear it? Oh, yeah, that's about
2 rounds down, 2 rounds to Cam Shaw. Pretty impressive so far.
Just needs to maintain that pace now, and you know that discipline. You know, he's obviously on thin ice a little bit, if you like, with that point deduction. So he needs to sort of like now start thinking about his boxing, and rather than getting too involved. And as you say, how will that affect his body work? That'll be interesting in this next round, because it'll be in the back of his mind.
Perfect lessons to learn, aren't we, though, at this stage? You know, at some point later on down his career, hopefully he'll be competing for titles. He could well be in a similar situation where he's got warnings, but the key to victory is to go to a body. So learning these little nuances of professional boxing at this stage, it's crucial, isn't it?
Exactly, and you get nothing better than being in there and applying it, and you can learn as much as you like in the gym and on the pads and on the bags, but when you've got that live opponent and you realise that you're just slightly off on certain shots and then having to adjust.
Leach is doing well with that left hook.
It's just, he fancies a little bit more, doesn't he? Just seems to just putting it on him a little bit.
He landed very early in the first round, and I've always been on the receiving end. He has come over the top of that body shot with his own left hook a couple of times. Trying to feint Leach out with his feet there, Shaw. Some nice little movement.
And that's what he needs to do. He just needs to keep that movement, keep the boxing going, you know, settle into that. It looks unlikely that he's going to force a stoppage here, so, you know, he just needs to think about his boxing again. Another shot that's straight low.
Yeah. I think we're going to get a point deduction here from Cam Shaw. That one was the lowest of a lot, I think.
I think Cam realised that as soon as the shot left. Again, it's not intentional, it's just inexperience.
Yeah, point deduction there. John Latham gave him a third and final warning in the second, and true to his word there, takes a point.
This is it, yeah.
It can be a crucial thing, that in such a short fight, can it? But Cam got off to a quick start, stamped his authority on the fight, and he's already a couple of rounds up. So
it's how he carries on. We're in round 3 now, aren't we? So he just needs to be able to not let them shots drain now. He needs to box. Just box and move. As I said, he's not going to force a stoppage. In fact, Leach fancies it. He's coming forward, is Ricky, a bit more into this, and just let them hands go as he is there. That's nice, and keep his feet going as well. The crowd are enjoying that as well.
Yeah, straight shots, perfect there, weren't they? It's beautiful to watch.
And again,
constantly changing the angle.
It's textbook boxing. This is what he needs to be doing now. He's almost aborted the body work and thinking, right, come on, let's just get on our toes, let's start boxing. Not to undermine the work he's done so far, because I think he's been quite impressive right up to this point.
Nice
right backhand, yeah.
That's his best shot of the fight, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
It's the first time I've seen Leach really react to something there.
Just grimaced a little bit as he took it. He comes and he puts a good honest shift into Ricky Leach. He doesn't stand there and absorb. He comes and has a go and competes.
Seems to be a bit of a new breed of opponent at the moment who are coming to have a bit more of a go. Yeah, we spent years watching, God bless him, people like Christian Lay and Sid Razak who didn't throw a shot. You know, it was hitting arms, wasn't it, for 4 rounds? But there does seem to be a bit of a change where guys are making things more exciting and are coming to win a little bit more.
Good again. There's that hook. They just want enough sting in the shot. It was almost like a lazy hook come over the top, but it still landed flash. But yeah, you're absolutely right. It is a new breed. It's almost like, the prospects, if you want to call them that, don't like getting hit back. And these guys that are coming out week in, week out, they like to put that on and test that nice and early. Whereas Ricky's happy to apply this all night long. He looks like he's enjoying himself in there.
Yeah, it's a good round. It's been a good fight to watch.
It's been a really entertaining curtain raiser for this show. And I say, in a spectacular venue, I think it's starting to fill out quite nice as well. Should be for a good night tonight.
Yeah, I think we're expecting around 12 or 1,300 people in here today. Potential for this venue to really grow. I think it could probably go to 3 or 4 times this size. So fingers crossed. For ticket sellers do well, the exciting fighters continue to excite, and we can be back here.
Well, looking down the card, you've got some cracking names in there that can potentially shift tickets. Louis Sylvester and Conor Coggill. I mean, he's a ticket machine at the moment. Sonny Taylor, even obviously you top of the bill there with Derbyshire and Braithwaite. I mean, you imagine that has been 2 full Hull lads, if you like, that are maybe challenging for a British title in here. Being absolutely amazing.
Just on for the 4th and final round here. Point deduction might have made things a little bit more interesting if Ricky Leach really fancies coming out, but so far Cam Shaw's been pretty much in control. Just had to stay switched on for the entire fight.
Again, Cam just needs to remain smart now and just keep the housework right. Nice sharp hands down the pipe. Keep the feet going as he's doing, changing his angles. Not got careless. Again, that left hook keeps landing through.
Well, lots of lads when we turn over, they look at the things they do when they're attacking, don't they? They like their friends to see the highlight reels and stuff like that. But most important lesson I can see for Cam Shaw tonight is that right hand positioning. Get that right hand positioning sorted, because the left hook has landed from Ricky. It
does, yeah. He just seems to just drift it just around below his chin when he's throwing that lead hand and coming through, and he's making that move. It's just drifting that backhand out, which is opening up that path for that left hook from Leach. So, and Leach, to be fair to his intelligence, picked that out early, didn't he?
Yeah.
Just starting to feel the pace, I think, now is Ricky. I think both lads are appreciating of the bit of the rest of it. There's been no real let up in this show. Is that another? Oh my word!
Another low blow. Does he get another warning, or is it a straight point? John Latham being a little bit lenient there.
He is. He's let that go. Yeah.
I'd expect him not to throw another body shot for the rest of her.
It's just going to go straight at Barbie now.
We've got 90 seconds left, and I'd be stunned if we saw a body shot from Cam Shaw. Imagine if he threw away a win and salvaged a draw from a win.
He's got to shift his feet now. Just move. Look at Leach now coming forward. He senses this. He's going to try and draw it out of Cam. Just got caught with a lovely backhand by Leach there over the top.
He did. Yeah. Came with a left hook and put the right hand behind it there, Leach.
That's a lovely left hook. That beautiful shot, that by Cam Shaw. Good success. Look at the head movement. Absolute tremendous. It's not let it bother him, has he? He's remained professional without.
Beautiful. Again, he's picked some beautiful shots, hasn't he, since Ricky's become more aggressive.
This is it, and he's making his openings, sadly, for Leach. It's making them openings for him, for Cam now to pick them shots, bring that backhand in over the top as he's done repeatedly. But he's been busy with that jab and successful. Again, that backhand coming across over the top. Just looks like the stings come out of Leach's punches now. He's given a brilliant shift, a brilliant account of himself.
Yeah, he really has. He's perfect opponent this for Cam Shaw tonight.
Great learning fight.
Really in his rhythm now, Cam Shaw. Final 10 seconds of the fight, and Cam's really run away with it in this last round.
He has. He's done well. Brilliant.
Good hug. They've both won a lot of respect for each other there. Cam Shaw got a real test from Ricky Leach, and Ricky Leach got a very good idea of exactly what Cam Shaw's capable of.
You know, he's had to work for his money tonight, poor pair of them. There's no easy night for either of them there. It was You called it. You called it right at the beginning. You said it was going to be an entertaining matchup because obviously the history between the pair, but it certainly was. Lived up to that.
Yeah, Michael Pash just coming in the ring to give the official score. I think if John Latham had been a little bit stricter there with Cam Shaw, we could have a little bit of tension here as we wait to see how the deductions affected things, but I think Cam should be more than okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he's edged that. Good boxing.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 4 rounds of boxing action, star referee John Latham has scored the contest 39 points to 37 points for your winner. Now undefeated in 3 professional contests from York, Cam Shaw.
Cam Shaw remains unbeaten. Really impressive fight. Enjoyable opening to his show here at the Bonus Arena in Hull. Thanks, Mike Gibbons. It was good, that, wasn't it?
Always a pleasure. Brilliant to be
stuff.
on VIP TV as well.
Brilliant.
See you later.
Thanks,
Cheers,
mate. Mike's going to jump out. We're going to have a guest coming in and out all night. I think Andy Whittle from Boxing News is going to jump on for the next fight. Nice little opening there. Cam Shaw, impressive. Fast hands, fast feet. Plenty of combination punching.
On we go with contest number 2, ladies and gentlemen, here from the beautiful Bonus Arena Hull. And a young man entering the ring from a beautiful part of the world, Brierley Hill, in the West Midlands, MJ Hall.
Got Andy Whittle, esteemed voice of Boxing News, joining us on the microphone now for the next fight. Carl Chadwick and MJ Hall. Me and Mike Gibbons really enjoyed that first fight, Andy, with Cam Shaw and Ricky Leach.
Yeah, Ricky put a little bit more in than usually the case. Sometimes he comes just to earn his money, wouldn't he? But I think those low blows spurred into action, didn't they?
Yeah, it was good.
Quite a bit of trading as well. So.
We'll just let Mike pass. Get Carl Chadwick into the ring.
He was fortunate, wasn't he? Another low blow and it'd have been, I think he told him, hadn't he? One more and you're out of here.
Well, we thought he was pretty lenient in that final round, and that could have made things a bit more interesting on the cards.
Yeah. Ricky didn't win many, but I suppose you could take them, if it's a disqualification, you could take them however they come.
Well, as soon as he got the final warning, he upped his output to try and tempt him into a low blow, didn't he?
Yeah.
A little bit of a delay here for Carl Chadwick, but we were talking beforehand, Andy, and you've marked MJ Hall down as a potential upset tonight.
Yeah, simply because I saw him last week and he got that elusive win at long last. He was nearly in tears at the end, but I really felt for him because a few I've seen him and I think you might just get it tonight, but sometimes I think they're a round down before they start, aren't they, the journeyman?
Tommy Coyle was just talking to us before and he said he thinks it might be Carl's last fight, this, 5-3, so you can expect him to come and give it his all, and we'll see just how much MJ fancies
He's not been particularly active, as he had that fight in Germany and got stopped early, but it's a long time. Early last year, was it, since he boxed locally?
Yeah. And opposing MJ here is Carl Chadwick.
Well, that's how long ago it was, Andy. Last win was Christian Light, while Christian Light was still boxing. That was in April of 2018.
And that was a revenge win, wasn't it? Over-ambitious ring card lady.
Yeah, desperate for a little bit of screen time there, weren't she?
Yeah, just a little bit. Arrived late and making up for lost time.
Ladies and gentlemen, replacing the Oracle of Hull, Mike Gibbons on commentary is an equally astute young man, Mr. Ian Whittle, Andy Whittle from Boxing News. This contest is for 3-minute rounds of boxing in the Super Welterweight division. Introducing to you firstly, boxing out of the blue corner, wearing the black and silver colour shorts. At the weighing scale, 10 stone, 6 pounds, 6 ounces. Tonight is his 49th professional contest, presenting from Brayley Hill, West Midlands, MJ Hall. And opposing him, boxing out of the red corner, wearing the red colour shorts trimmed with white and black. At the weighing scale, 10 stone, 6 pounds, 4 ounces. From 8 contests, he has 5 wins. One of those wins coming by way of knockouts and 3 defeats. Presenting from Hull, Carl Chadwick. Taking the belt, Pender Sheffield, and the finest referee in the world in charge of the action, Mr. Michael Alexander from South Yorkshire. 4 3-minute rounds.
Still popular, isn't he, Chadwick, despite not being Mr. Active?
Yeah, Tommy was telling us he does lots for the area. You know, lots of charity work and puts himself there, so popular lad. And as you were just saying, MJ Hall there, finally, last week, got his first victory after 47 fights without one.
If he wins tonight, though, is his phone going to stop ringing?
Yeah. Depends how much of a taste of it he got, doesn't it?
Yeah. You see MJ outside the ring and he looks a million miles from being a boxer.
Yeah. He looks a million miles out physically, doesn't he?
Yes.
The look of him and the build of him, he's one of the more awkward guys on the circuit, but tough as nails, MJ Hall. A little bit over-anxious here, Carl Chadwick, isn't he?
Took 1 or 2 early on MJ and tied him up a little bit.
Got beat to a punch there. Hall got a slightly better right hand in, didn't he, than Chadwick's?
Yeah.
And a little left hook on the inside.
I remember Chadwick boxed on that show at the rugby ground when it chucked it down with rain all night, not for the first time.
Rain in Hull. Believe it.
That was the night Luke Campbell stopped Tommy Coyle late on.
Yeah. Messy start, but I think so far the cleanest work's come from MJ Hall here so far.
Taking it to him a little bit. Referee did well to slide in and just miss one.
With so many long delays and time spent out the ring, it's difficult to know. At some point there's going to become a point in the fight where you're going to have to ask yourself if you still want to do it.
That's right.
And Chadwick might face that tonight.
Yeah, it's not something you can play at, is it?
Wonder how much confidence someone like Hall does pick up from that win.
He was very nearly in tears at the end for quite a little bit after him. The guys filming last Saturday at Nottingham did a little piece with him, and I thought, how much he must be enjoying it. It's been a little bit soul destroying having the other guy's arm raised every week, and sometimes thinking, I thought I'd got that.
He's certainly given as good as he's getting here tonight, I think.
Tagged him with the right, didn't he, then coming in?
Everything just a little bit messy in this opening round, though. Might both calm down in the second.
Not an awful lot, and it seems to say it's been out for such a long time. It must just be difficult to try and get back in some sort of stride.
Maybe it's just a case of shaking the nerves out as well.
Yeah. Hello. Record goes having a nightmare.
Close up there for Ingall's shoes. Don't know what it says about the guy who's in charge of the editing.
A bit of a problem, I think, there.
Carl Chadwick stood up in between rounds, in fact, so did MJ Hall. Let's just see if they both calm down a little bit and can get some better quality boxing. Can see Chadwick's looking for that right hand against the southpaw, can't he? He's just struggling to set it up. MJ Hall just pawing with that jab. He's looking for a chance to put the left hand in, and there it is.
Yeah, it's just popping that. It's almost a fencing right, isn't it?
Almost like a keep your distance jab, isn't it, rather than looking to do any damage with it.
Right.
I think Chadwick could probably do with just keeping a bit more distance. He's falling in a lot, isn't he?
Yeah, it's getting dragged into a mole. If just took half a step backwards.
Just complaining there, Chadwick, that MJ's putting his own head down.
Yeah, having a bit of a moan. They are very close, aren't they? Quite a few times.
Yeah, MJ's got the long arms, hasn't he? He's not built. He's not designed for inside fighting. Picks a nice little left up there, though. This is difficult to score, Andy.
It is. Yeah, referee's getting close in. I did see Michael get bopped on the nose once at Sheffield and had to have stitches in his nose, and he said as a boxer he'd never had any stitches. Yeah. So it was sort of quite comical in a funny way on the night.
Did he go down, or did he manage to stay up?
He said it hurt though, because he wasn't expecting it coming.
Chadwick doing a lot of bullying him into the ropes, but I didn't see a clean shot land.
No, there's very little clean landed, isn't there?
A little bit better there from Chadwick, just picked a little shot as Hall closed the distance. And a nice little right hand on the break. It's going to be a type of fight where the odd little clean shot can make a big difference.
One way or another. A low one then on Michael's blind side. It's not an awful lot in it, is it?
There's not, no. It was a nice little right hand on the break there from Hall. I think it is just going to be it's just picking the odd shot in the round is going to separate these
round
two.
One way or the other. It'll demand a rematch in Brierley Hill.
Yeah, the fans might demand it, Andy.
No.
Chicago versus Carolina.
What do we both have to do, Andy? You know, we've had a couple of rounds of messy mauling work. What would you like to see them both do?
I'd like to see the home lad step off a little bit, give himself a bit more room. I don't know if he's going to get the chance to. I don't know, MG's got to just keep plugging away and doing what he's doing, hasn't he? Keep him, knock him out his stride.
MJ doesn't look bothered at all by anything that's come his way tonight, does he?
Yeah, he's seen it all. He's been in against some decent lads, hasn't he?
If he does really fancy it tonight, but you can see a route for victory for him. This isn't one of his lost hopes, is it?
No.
Carl's just going to try and get it done on work rate. I don't think he is going to try and open that distance up.
I was just trying to recall a time when I've seen both boxers between rounds standing up, because these lads both do, don't they? Sometimes they stand up just for a couple of rounds and then the stall comes in. But
telegraphed that left hand, MJ Hall, and Chadwick just ducked underneath it quite easy.
Chadwick's corner wants him to work to the body more.
It's a big target there for the body, isn't there, when Hall overreaches a lot?
Yeah.
And if Chadwick can get close, there's a big target.
And MJ's waistband's so high, there's not much body to go at.
Often puzzles me how fighters get away with that.
Yeah. Some refs push it down, don't they? But
even in some big fights, you know, the fighters with the protectors way above the belly button.
And it's no good an official saying he is legal, because that protection's still there, isn't it? Yeah. That's right.
Oh, the right hand from Hall. Did that hurt him, or was it a stumble?
I don't know whether it just caught him off balance a little bit.
Both just get there with right hands that time.
It doesn't look headed for a 40-36. I've probably put the kibosh on it now saying that, but...
No, definitely not. I think maybe Chadwick's just probably landed one or two more eye-catching shots per round. But big left hand from Hall. Just as we were saying, curse of a commentators, Andy.
I know.
Just picked it beautifully, didn't he?
Makes it hard in a 4-rounder.
Big
no time for
left
anything
hand. else. So we've had MJ Hall scoring a win one week and a knockdown the next.
Wonders will never cease.
Yep, don't forget you can watch on VIPboxing.tv for VIP Facebook and Twitch pages. Send your comments in. Use the hashtag VIPboxingLive. We've got a few comments. And of course YouTube. I've got a few comments, I'll go through them, but we just need to see how Carl Chadwick approaches this 4th round after getting knocked down.
MJ's taken a leaf out of Ben Fields' book, hasn't he? The West Midlands School of Upsets at the moment.
Yeah, we had Ricky Leach throwing his hands in the first fight. We've had MJ Hall scoring a knockdown in the second. What can Des Newton provide in the third when he fights Matt Rennie next?
I quite like Des, he does come to have a go.
Big left hand again. Clean shots there from Hall. A couple of solid jabs in the left hand. Suddenly, Hall's corner team are up on the ring apron now. Suddenly got very interested.
Yeah.
Cornering a winning fighter now.
Let's have a go now, though.
So far, Chadwick's not really made up that made up the
No,
gap
he
that
hasn't.
the knockdowns put
No.
between them.
No.
He's tried, he's tried to get close, but it's all just been a little bit.
Yeah, MJ's ducked underneath a couple, and another one there he just manages to avoid.
There's that left hand again.
Yeah.
Same left hand
Yeah,
that
it's
scored the knockdown.
telegraphed.
Got a minute left here, Carl Chadwick.
You have to turn it round or level it up or whatever.
Yeah, I personally think he's got to do something. Obviously, we don't know what the cards are going to be, but first 2 rounds could have.
Yeah, they were either or, weren't they? They could, depend on what you liked, I suppose, but a gnats between them.
But Hall scored a knockdown in the third, and he's landed a couple solid shots here in this fourth. But maybe the referee will like Chadwick's.
He's a bit more the aggressor, isn't he? If I was a betting man, which I'm not, my 10p would be on Mr. Hall at the moment.
Yeah, just getting very messy inside there.
Yeah, very scrappy now.
Final few seconds here, winding down. Exchange a couple of decent shots there. And that's the end of that. Chadwick seems to have accepted there, but Hall got it.
Yeah. He did on my card.
2 in a row.
You have to have a look who is next out. His next scheduled opponent is. And will he still want it?
Lenny Fuller.
Oh, Lenny's all right.
Yeah, Lenny's a good fighter, isn't he? Confident lad as well.
Yeah. I'm sure it won't faze him, whatever happens tonight.
Michael Pass just entered the ring. He's about to give the official announcement.
20 years this week since Mr. Pass started emceeing, he tells me.
20 years. He looks it.
And that was in Hull as well on a Mick Toomey show.
Yeah. Doesn't look a day over 19 years, does it?
90, did you say? You see, MJ's already on raised anticipation.
Star referee to Michael Alexander from Doncaster, South Yorkshire, has scored the contest 38 points to 37 points for your winner, MJ Hall.
MJ Hall there, 38-37, the knockdown, the difference. 2 rounds apiece. The knockdown making the difference. But 2 wins in a row for MJ Hall.
Yeah, you can't argue with that score, can you?
No, perfectly fair.
He's
Well
good ref,
done, MJ
Michael.
Hall. You might be able to just pick up Carl Chadwick discussing for the last 20 minutes actions with his friends here at ringside. But he seemed to accept that in good grace, didn't he, Andy?
Yeah.
Well, 2 fights down now. Next up, we've got Matt Rennie and Des Newton. We will have various people jumping on and off commentary, but Steve Wood hasn't bought anybody round yet, Andy, so it looks like you're stuck on for another fight.
Okay. I'll double my fee.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've got a slight technical hitch backstage. So there will be a 5-minute break approximately. So if you need a comfort break, perhaps now is the time to take one. Back in approximately 4 to 5 minutes.
4 to 5 minutes, Andy, or did he say 45?
I'm hoping it's 4 to 5. last time I did a spot of commentary for Steve, Mr. Pascal informed me that I was Mr. Monotone. So, constructive criticism, I don't know.
No, it's easy to fall into that when you get. We're saying to.
I don't know if it's my Lancashire accent, but I can assure you it's a 4 to 5 minute break. Not 45.
Yeah, it's easy to fall in that when you get a prospect just punching a journeyman's arm for 4 rounds. But so far, so good tonight. It's been exciting.
Yeah. Everybody's come to have a go. That's all you can ask.
Give you a quick rundown of what else is to come. We've still got Matt Rennie, talented guy who's not really shown us what he can do yet. He's fighting Des Newton. Louis Sylvester, who I was really impressed with when he last fought in Doncaster. Looked like he might be really want to watch. Michael Mooney. Conor Coghill, who's virtually sold out the place himself tonight. He's fighting Sean Davis. Poor Sean's becoming a bit of an opponent these days, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. He's out regularly. He's making good money. He's not getting it. He's not getting it hurt, and he's operated at a good level. So it's a good measure for the youngsters to pit themselves in against. And
then we've got a big punching, exciting Sonny Taylor fighting Imantas Davidaitis.
Yeah, what is he, 6'10" or something? Giant.
Yeah. All the cruiserweights fighting, don't they?
Yeah.
And top of the bill, Craig Derbyshire, Marcel Braithwaite for the English super flyweight.
Steve Doherty keeps breaking from America. Normally it's a really good live stream. Keeps breaking up.
Yeah. Concentrate on your job.
Well, that's fine. He's got to quit now, surely.
What's that?
Seconds is floating around for everybody, so he's running back and forth. Who's the better commentator, or Nick Gibbons?
Luke Madeira's in third place.
Hey?
Luke's in third place.
Where's Madeira when you don't need him? Has he got to a christening or something?
See what time they finish.
You can join us as well, Andy, but I know you know.
I've got to drive back, mate. 4 cans in the fridge. What's the problem in the back? What's the problem in the back?
The seconds he's floating around everybody.
No, we've not got a serious technical problem here at ringside. It's just that one of our house seconds is working for a lot of people tonight, so he's got to shuttle backwards and forwards. So nothing to worry about. We'll be back up and running in a couple of minutes. Looking down the rest of the card, Andy, you know, Derbyshire Braithwaite, how do you see it going? Seems to be a split opinions here.
Yeah, I must admit I'd probably edge towards Craig. He's a little terrier, isn't he? I don't know if he'll be a little bit too aggressive, but like I say, opinions pretty much divided, I think, depending on who you ask.
These fights never fail, though, do they?
No. English titles, area titles, it's very rare you get a bad one.
We had a good run on VIP as well this season. You know, every English title fight's delivered. We had Flatley Morris was one of the fights of the year.
Yeah.
Cullen and Jack Sellers was equally good on the same night. Mark Leach won an English title.
Yeah.
And now we've got Marcel Braithwaite looking to take it off Craig Derbyshire, but it won't be easy.
I mean, the undercard, Michael Mooney's on again. He's out most weeks, but he's an entertainer. And if you chat to him, he'll say, well, that's what I'd like to see myself. I'm not just here to lie down for people.
I'm interested in seeing how Sylvester deals with that. Sylvester is all business.
Yeah.
But the way he moves and the way he carries himself, he looked like he might be one to watch.
Yeah.
Bit of a step up from some of the venues in Hull in the past, Andy.
There's been some appalling ones, and that's been kind. I think I've probably done more venues in this city than I have in any, because we've been here, there and everywhere, haven't we, over the years?
The coldest one is the Ice Arena.
Yeah. The guy from the venue here says they're going to knock that down shortly and build a new arena in town, and a new ice arena. So I don't know what'll be where the ice arena is now, but this venue tonight's fantastic, isn't it? It's sort of a stretched Middleton arena.
There's lots of cities in the north that could do with a venue like this. Manchester could do with a venue like this. You know, we've got the Victoria Warehouse, but the tiered seating makes such a difference.
Yeah, I think Hull's benefited from some City of Culture sort of money, hasn't it?
It's good. The Hull fans do generate a bit of an atmosphere, don't they? I've been up for football a couple of times, and it's always a lively one when you come to Hull.
Yeah.
I'm expecting business to pick up when Conor Coghill gets in the ring.
And they've had some ticket sellers over the years, haven't they? They've had times in the doldrums as well, but it seems as popular as ever at the moment.
So next event for VIP coming up.
It's been a bit of a change, hasn't it, with Mr. Kremner saying he's retiring?
Yeah, due to be an English welterweight title eliminator with James Moorcroft fighting Andy Kremner, but Mr. Kremner's decided to retire.
Ladies and gentlemen, we do apologise for the 4 to 5 minute break. On we go with contest number 3. Please welcome a young man who's come all the way from Devon. A nice round of applause, please, for Des Newton.
Yep, just carry on with that. James Moorcroft will be fighting a new opponent. It's still going to be a final eliminator for the English welterweight title, but Kremner's given us some good moments. He's a good lad, and he's just decided enough's enough. He's got a job as a fireman, and if your heart's not in it, you can't do this game, can you?
True. I understand he's got a new job he's enjoying, and you can't split yourself down the middle to that degree. You can't play at this game. Des come all the way from Devon.
And please welcome a young man from the Isle of Man, Douglas, Matthew Rennie.
That's a fine place to come from, the Isle of Man, when you've got to try and get your mates to go and watch your box, isn't it?
Yeah. Although if you could get a decent venue on Douglas, you've got a contained audience, haven't you?
Yeah.
Talented fighter, Matthew Rennie, but we're yet to really see what he can do. He got the draw with Ben Fields, which I suppose doesn't look as bad on paper now as it did at the time.
Still on a learning curve. And as I say, Des is no pushover. He's a hard little fight for him.
Boys, here in the city of Hull, we are live on VIP Boxing Dawn TV from the bonus arena. Contest number 3 is 4 3-minute rounds of boxing in the super welterweight division. Introducing to you firstly, boxing out of the blue corner, wearing the white colour shorts trimmed with black and silver. At the weight scale, 10 stone, 10 pounds, 4 ounces. Tonight is his 18th professional contest. Presenting from Devon, Des, the Destroyer Newton. And opposing him, boxing out of the ring corner, wearing the black, white and silver colour shorts. At the weight scale, 10 stone, 5 pounds, 6 ounces. From 4 contests, he has 3 wins, just a solitary draw. Presenting from Douglas, Isle of Man, Matthew Magic Rennie. Timekeeper at the bell once again from the Steel City of Sheffield, Mr. Barry Pinder, and the star referee in charge of the action, the always perfect, Mr. John Latham from Barry. 4 3-minute rounds.
There we go, 4 3-minute rounds. Matt Rennie against Des Newton. Here at super lightweight, beg my pardon.
Have you been to the Isle of Man, John?
Never been, Andy.
Not a TT fan or anything?
No, I'll watch for TT races on TV, but I've never actually been over to watch it. Makes road work tricky, I believe.
Yeah, I bet.
So as always, tonight we've been spoiled. MJ Hall and Ricky Leach have both come to have a real go. Let's see what Des Newton can do. He's got the stiffest test of a lot, I think, though. Matthew Rennie is a talented boxer.
Keeping it long, Matthew, early, having a look. Quick jabbing away. Switching stance already.
Yeah, he was just a whisker away with that double jab right hand, wasn't it? It's Rennie's fourth fight.
Is it drawn
Fifth
one?
fight, I beg your pardon. Yeah, he's 1-3 drawn one, the draw with Ben Fields.
Yep.
Been pro for just less than a year, so he's been pretty busy.
Yeah. Keeps it long, doesn't he?
Nice sharp punch picking.
They're nice and snappy, aren't they, those jabs?
Remember him being disappointed when he got the draw with Fields, but I wonder if it's just give him a bit of a boost.
Yeah.
You know,
Like I say, looking at how Ben's been doing recently, it's certainly no disgrace, is it, to get a draw?
certainly straight into his groove here tonight.
Yeah. He seems equally at home, whatever stance, it's still snappy. Doesn't waste anything. He has a look, picks his shots.
Credit to Des Newton though, he's still coming forward, isn't he? He's still trying to get close. He's
pretty much holding centre ring, Des. Not throwing an awful lot, but
nice right hand there from Matt Rennie. Beautiful right screw shot, we call it, don't we? And then like a nice left up jab just as he got out of range.
Mixes it up nicely.
Could turn out to be a long 4 rounds this for Des Newton, judging by the first couple of minutes.
Yeah.
Beautiful boxing there from Matthew Rennie.
Pretty much one-way stuff, wasn't it?
Try and get a listen in the corner, see what they're saying. Just going to ask him to keep the shot straight and maybe look to put the right hand in. Des Newton isn't fully into opponent mode yet, is he?
No.
You know, so we can expect him to still come out and have a little bit of a look, but maybe he just might start thinking about looking for a finish line, depending on how this the second round starts.
If Matthew starts to step it up through the gears, it might, like I say, it might be a hard old night for Des.
Very good, Rennie, doesn't he? Nice and poised, good stance, holds himself well and fast and sharp.
Yeah, his shots are fast and away. He's out of range immediately, isn't he, for any possible counters?
Yeah, get the feeling if Des Newton does decide to follow him back with a jab, he's going to have to be very careful of a right or a left hand coming straight back at him. Just gets in and out of range nicely, Rennie.
Almost got through with the right there, Des, but it's more on his shoulder than anywhere.
He's reaching, isn't he, badly? Rennie's making the most of that advantage he's got. I think Des is doing the right thing by not leading off. I think he'd struggle, wouldn't he? I think he'd get counter-punched badly. Nice little left up there as he just skirted off out of range from Rennie. Beautiful.
That's right up. Des has come to the conclusion fairly early, hasn't he, that he's safe for doing what he's doing, and tonight won't be his night anyway. You know, stay out of trouble as best he can.
Yeah, Rennie looks like the type who could walk you onto a particularly nasty shot, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Definitely filled out as well since his debut. Remember his debut well, and he's looking a more solid fighter.
Yeah. Nice single shots, aren't they? Nothing wasted.
Nice jab and a straight southpaw left hand. Nice and accurate work from Matthew Rennie.
And even when Des gets in sort of close enough, he doesn't always. He's a bit reluctant to throw it, isn't he?
Pleased with Rennie in the corner tonight? Everything's going to plan. Over in the opposite corner, Des Newton looks like he's realised he's got another 6 minutes of that to get through.
Yeah. He's going to earn his money tonight.
The corner just telling him to try and move his head more.
Yeah.
The camera just picked it up, but easier said than done, I think.
Yeah, very true.
We said it's Rennie's 5th fight. He's not got a stoppage yet, which is surprising, isn't it?
Yeah.
He looks very sharp puncher.
It'll come, doubtless. Maybe not tonight, but he's heading that direction, isn't he?
Yeah, over 6 he might have a chance, might he? But Des should know more than enough to get through before. But he's going to have to be on red alert for the entire time. Hard right hand, just fell a fraction short.
Rare right from Des, but he got countered immediately as well.
Good exchange of jabs. He has got a little bit closer in this round, hasn't he, though?
Yeah.
I think he's done it, not particularly with his head movement, I think he's just done it by being a bit more aggressive.
I've seen him do that before, Des. It's not always the wisest, is it? But he seems to get away with it. Dropping his hands.
Yeah, he did manage to come back with a little right hand and a left hook. Doesn't look like anything's left for Rennie's punches, does it? He still looks the shit. But another nice right hand there from Des. blood from Rennie's nose now.
Yeah, a little bit of a nosebleed.
Well done, Des Newton. You know, it could have turned into a pretty one-sided thing, this, but he's really dug in. Solid left up there from Rennie.
Has to eat to right though. It has been a lot better, hasn't it, from Des in this one?
Yeah, sure, he's really giving it a go, and he's had some success as well.
Yeah. It's credit to him that he's not just sat back and thought, oh, 40-36, so well.
Come on, then. Come on, then.
The tactics seem to have actually worked, don't they? The talking and the taunting. It does seem to have had an effect. I don't know whether he's pushed himself on, but he's definitely got Rennie thinking now. He's landed plenty in this round, Des Newton. Rennie ends the round with a big left hand.
He took a couple late on, but shakes his head as he walks back to his corner.
Yeah, again, Andy, another good fight.
Yeah.
Been spoilt tonight.
That's all you can ask, isn't it? That everybody comes to have a go. I'm not saying they do every week. I wish they would, but
it must give them, the opponents, a lift, you know, to turn up and see a venue like this rather than just another leisure centre. Not many of these guys get to fight in arenas, do they? So.
Matthew's corner keeping his feet on the ground in no uncertain terms. Telling him he's won nothing yet.
Let's see how Des Newton approaches his fourth.
You think he did enough to get a share of that last one?
Yeah, I think he might
have even nicked it, I don't know. Wasn't an awful lot in it, was there?
He certainly won the first half of a round.
Yeah.
You know, he did really well. Maybe dropped his hands a little bit much. And
yeah, didn't do enough himself rather than beckoning the other guy in.
But wouldn't argue if it was scored an even round, or maybe even two, Des. Does show some nice angles, doesn't he, Rennie, when he's in full flow?
Yeah. Newton's certainly more confident now, though, isn't he? Throwing a few. Enjoying it, seemingly.
Nice little exchange there. All short punches. First real inside exchange we've had in the entire fight.
Yeah.
Rennie's coming off better from it. Very accurate. Nice little right hand there from Des. And another one. Getting involved a little bit too much for my liking, Rennie. I don't think he needs to, and that left hand really landed solidly.
Spitting blood out now.
It's got a minute to go.
Borderline from Matthew.
Tremendous effort this from Des Newton.
And all part of the learning curve for Rennie. Something a little bit different. Somebody throwing a few back at him. Taking him somewhere he's probably not been before yet.
Are we seeing the blueprint to beat Matthew Rennie, or Ben Fields got a draw, and we know what Ben Fields is all about, and since Des has stepped up the pace and and tried to make it more physical. He's had some success, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Nice little 3-punch combination there from Matthew. Good fight.
One-sided first half, a lot better second half, more competitive.
Three rounds to one.
I thought so, yeah. The more eye-catching, precise work was always from Matthew, wasn't it? Des got in his head a little bit.
We know Michael Pastor's got the official announcement. I think Matthew Rennie's probably done enough. Let's just see how that third round was scored.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 4 hard-fought rounds of boxing, star referee John Latham has adjudged this contest 39 points to 37 points for your winner from Douglas Isleman Magic, Matthew Rennie.
No, 3 rounds to 1 for Matthew Rennie. And as we expected, I think we probably gave Des Newton that third round, Andy.
The crowd enjoyed it.
Yeah, another good fight. 3 down, 3 good ones tonight. And we can expect something from Michael Mooney, can't we, as well?
Oh, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, if I can just have your attention. There's a young man who's gone to London today and he's just become a junior national champion. He's from the city of Hull Gym. Josh Naylor is his name and he wants to show you his medal. Come on, Josh.
One for tomorrow.
So Josh has become a junior national champion from the city of Hull Gym. Won it today in London. How old are you, Josh?
15.
15. Time to go to bed. Good night, son. Well done again, Josh Naylor. I'm afraid we've got one of my infamous 4 to 5 minute breaks again. Okay. 4 to 5. 4 to 5.
See, it rings on, it's fair.
45. Calm down, all those will ban you from boxing.
See you, mate. You're all right.
We do apologise once again for the alleged 4 to 5 minute break. It could yet be 45. Who knows?
Just bear with us, we've just got a couple of little problems backstage. Nothing that's going to hold up the show too long. It's just problems with seconds and corner teams and that, running backwards and forwards, getting ready for the fights. Got Lewis Sylvester coming up next, fighting Michael Mooney. Then Conor Coghill, who's sold a ton of tickets, fighting the good Sean Davis. Sonny Taylor, exciting cruiserweight, fighting the giant Imantas Davidaitis. And then English title action, English super flyweight title, Craig Derbyshire and Marcel Braithwaite. Keep your questions coming in. Use hashtag VIP Boxing Live. Glenn Hassan, I don't think it's a 45 minute break. I think it's a 4 to 5 minute break. Martin Murray's watching. He was happy with Matty Rennie, friend of Matty. I'm just wondering if that's the Martin Murray. Omar Dusari as well. Omar's back on the scene.
We are back. What a great sense of humour you've got. Thank you once again for your patience. This is a VIP promotion in association with Tommy Coyle. And we are at the Bonus Arena here in Hull. Contest number 4, please welcome from Worcester, Michael Madman Rooney.
Wayne Morgan's enjoying it. Well, you've been a bit spoilt at the moment with the VIP shows, Wayne. Glad you're enjoying it, and it's so far so good tonight. Here comes the Madman Andy, Michael Mooney.
Once again, we do apologise for the breaks, and it's because of this man. He's in everybody's corner tonight, ladies and gentlemen. So give him a nice round of applause. This is why we're having 4 to 5 minute breaks. And opposing Michael from Hull, your local man, Lewis Sylvester.
Coming out to a real Hull classic there, Andy. Caravan of Love.
Yeah. Hull's finest.
Yeah.
I saw the House Martins many years ago at Sheffield United. Tony Curry's testimonial, they played on the pitch.
Was he good?
They were alright, yeah. I'm not so fussy about them now, but they were alright that day. And Georgie Best played as well that day. I think they were quite surprised he'd turned up.
Are you okay, or do you want me to get someone else to do it?
4 3-minute rounds of boxing in the welterweight division. Introducing to you firstly, boxing out of the blue corner, wearing the red, white and blue coloured shorts at the weigh-in. He's scaled 10 stone 6 pounds. Tonight is his 81st professional contest, presenting from Worcester, Michael Madman Mooney. And your appreciation, please, for the young man opposing him, boxing out of the red corner, wearing the red colour shorts, trimmed with the gold accessory. At the weight he scaled, 9 stone, 13 pounds, 2 ounces. A perfect, unblemished, pure record, consisting of 3 contests, 3 wins. Presenting from Hull Humberside, Lewis Sylvester. Timekeeper at the bell, Barry Pender from the Steel City of Sheffield, and the star referee in charge of the action, the world-rated Mr. Michael Alexander from Doncaster, South Yorkshire. 4 3-minute rounds.
Well, 4 3-minute rounds. Lewis Sylvester fighting Michael the Madman Mooney. Andy Whittle's left us from Boxing News. He's gone doing his job, and we've got Cam Shaw on the microphone making his debut. How are you, Cam?
Yeah, really good. Lewis is my training partner, actually. We come from the same stable, so yeah, if anyone knows anything about him, you know, it's me.
Well, you've got the stables night off to a good start, didn't you?
Yeah.
How did you enjoy it?
Oh, my fight, yeah, I loved it. It was really good, really good.
Give you plenty to think about, didn't he, Ricky? You know, he's a good guy. He was throwing them left hooks, kept you thinking all the way through.
Of course, yeah. You know, it's all experience at this stage of my career, and just getting them rounds in, basically.
No, we've seen Lewis Sylvester on these VIP shows a couple of times, and looks a talented guy to us. You know, the way he moves, the way he holds himself. It's like an aggressive style, but he moves his head. But tell us a little bit about him and what he's like in the gym.
Oh, me and Lewis, basically, we just practice things like this all the time. You know, when he's in the gym, he's just non-stop. A very perfectionist.
Yeah.
Wants to make sure everything's correct. And that's down to Billy Dawson. You know, he does that for both of us.
Yeah. What you can see straight away, he's always right on top of a guy, isn't he? Or his footwork's good. He cuts the ring off well. He's always in punching range, Lewis.
Of course, yeah. He doesn't want to waste any opportunity.
It's his 4th fight. This 4th fight in 7 months, so he's been nice and busy, like most of these lads from Hull have been. You know, they've all turned over and all been getting out regularly. But you only benefit, don't you, Cam?
Exactly, yeah. You know, it's the only way that you're going to get better, because once you get that experience and you start developing, that's how you become better at your craft.
Nice, going to the body, beautiful. Not forgetting the body, not going head hunting, mixing it up nicely, Lewis Sylvester. What would you say his real strengths are, Cam? You know, what's he good at?
Lewis is really good at movement, his footwork, and working to the body as well. You know, he loves those like quick shots. I like that, exactly. Just what he's just done.
There you go, you're a natural. Yeah, nice little, just kept the distance perfectly, didn't he there? Just Mooney came forward, he just took a couple of steps back and came back with a right hand.
Lewis has gave away a bit of weight today, I believe. You know.
Yeah, looks a little bit bigger than he usually does, Mike.
Yeah.
He usually has a good go and clowns around and jokes, but I don't think he feels safe doing that tonight. Lewis has been right on top of him there, hasn't he?
Of course not.
Just trying to see the tattoo on his leg, Cam. Tell us about that. He's got a few, Lewis, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Is that Post Malone?
I believe so, yeah. Yeah, it is. I should know this because I train with him every single day.
What else can I see? I can also see Terence Crawford.
Oh, yeah, he's got on his arm.
Lomachenko?
Yeah. He's got the date that he won his Yorkshire belt. Oh, yeah. I don't really like, obviously, fascinate, you know. I don't really.
So you don't spend your time staring at
Nah, of course not.
But we'll be happy in the corner, won't we, that first round's work?
Yeah, that was a good first round. Lewis will start picking the pace up now. Just going through the gears.
Got Tommy Coyle on the far side of the ring, just standing up, giving him some advice. He's I don't know if I'd go as far to say a bit of a mentor, but he thinks highly of Lewis, doesn't he?
Yeah. Tommy, you know, they came from, Tommy helped Lewis at the start of his career, amateur career as well. Yeah, he's been there for Lou for a long time.
How does a corner work then, Cam? You know, you've got the same team. How does it work when you go back in between rounds? Who does the talking? Who gives the advice?
So Billy is obviously our head coach, and it depends on how we're boxing, but usually we sort of box the same, within reason. But Billy likes to tell us what to do and to go through the gears.
Is it quite a calm corner?
Yeah, definitely calm. That's the main thing, in my opinion. Yeah. That's what you need. You need a bit of pressure, but calm.
Mooney's just not willing to give anything away here, is he?
No.
He's making it difficult for Lewis to land anything. But you're going to get opponents like this, and you have to,
of course,
you have to figure out ways, don't you?
Yeah. Beautiful.
A nice little body shot there, wasn't it?
Nice uppercut as well. Boom.
So far, Lewis has fought a couple of the journeymen who are all the guys around his weight will fight. And he's fought Simas, Volosinas, who you've probably seen on VIP plenty of times, and Ibra Riaz.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody gets Ibra Riaz at some point.
Yeah, me and Lewis are different weights, so obviously I will never probably fight
these guys.
Yeah, but yeah, I remember being there for all of his fights. I've been there for every single one, so Lewis has always, done better. Lewis is actually fighting in a month's time as well.
Yeah.
In Hull, City Hall, I think.
You think, is that an exclusive?
23rd of November. I just know it's then. Carl Greaves show. But yeah, that's what it's all about. Just getting as much experience as possible. Beautiful though, how he's countering.
Yeah, just looking for that right hand, wasn't he, as Mooney came forward.
Not really wasting things. Beautiful again.
Just short little hurtful punches those, weren't they? There's 2 rounds down for Lewis Sylvester and 2 rounds in the bank, I'd say.
Definitely.
So what do you think, Cam? Look at this venue you've got. What a time to be a young pro in Hull. You've got a fantastic venue, the crowd come out to support you, there's a group of you coming through together. Doesn't get much better, does it?
No, exactly. This has been an absolute massive opportunity for me to jump onto, and something that I'll, cherish for a long time. I would like to say thanks to Steve for getting me on, basically.
Yeah.
Giving me that exposure. I boxed only 3 weeks ago on Stephanie Bull's show.
Yeah.
But I just want to get as much experience and exposure.
Oh, it was a good fight. It was watchable as well, and we thought Ricky played his part. Ricky's a good opponent.
Yeah.
You don't want
somebody who just stands there and walks around the ring and doesn't...
Yeah, you don't want to hit someone's forearms for 4 rounds, do you? Ricky gave you plenty to work with, and it was a good entertaining
bout. Yeah, it was.
Entertaining fight.
Yeah.
Fast hands, haven't you? To go and tell the people at home, we hope you may be on VIP shows in the future. We get the same. A lot of people watch them. What can we expect from you? Describe your style, some of your style up for them.
I don't know really. I like to just box how I'm boxing at that moment in time, and I just want to have fun whilst I'm in there, and let my boxing that I've been practicing for a long time come through. Yeah, that's mainly it. I like to be a little bit flashy, but not too flashy.
Yeah. Something we noticed, Lewis was just showing it there. none of you neglect the body. Straight from the first strike. A lot of young fighters go headhunting and chase the knockout, but you and Lewis both go to a body from the start.
Yeah, I don't really want to give away what we obviously train a lot, but you know, I think it's quite evident in what you're seeing.
Michael Mooney's feeling the weight of some of these shots, Cam.
Yeah, I think he is. I don't think he's enjoying it.
Oh.
Lewis is just warming up, in my opinion.
He's earning his money tonight. Michael Mooney's had much easier ones than this.
I feel like shouting for.
It's happened in the past, Cam.
Yeah.
We've had some people on stood up shouting advice to their friends on the commentary.
I nearly did it then, but I'm having to refrain. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Boom. There we go.
Yeah, when Lewis Sylvester keeps that range and gets his feet in the right place, and he's constantly in punching range, he looks impressive, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does.
Short uppercut there as Mooney came in.
Yeah, he's quite big for the weight as well, is Lewis Sylvester. You know, tall, not, well, he's big as well, but yeah, he's quite a tall person. He's looking at doing super featherweight day before for titles and stuff like that, basically. Yeah.
Quite clever inside, you know, he buys himself space, doesn't he? You know, he uses little shoulder bumps and little steps around to just find room for those uppercuts. It's not an easy thing to do, is it? People inside fighting's a whole different world.
Of course, but you know, you've got to practice these things.
Yeah, some nice little moves and nice little ways to create space there from Lewis Sylvester. Smile for the camera, Cam.
But yeah, this show is absolutely awesome. It's almost like a miniature O2 kind of event. You know?
Is that what's the atmosphere been like around the local gyms for this show when it got announced that it was coming here? Did it create excitement?
Yeah, everyone's been buzzing. Everyone's just been like, "Oh, I can't wait to fight." You know, we've been training a couple of times down at Vulcan.
Yeah.
And you know, doing rounds there basically with Zishan Khan, who's a VIP boxer.
Still to come tonight, we've got Conor Coghill.
Yeah.
Virtually sold half your into himself, I believe.
Yeah, he did.
Sonny Taylor, been very exciting on the couple of times we've seen him on the VIP shows, and then English title fight to top it off, and VIP English title fights never disappoint.
No, of course. Really good fight, this.
Yeah. Tommy Coyle just asking Lewis to just move his head a little bit more as he comes forward.
Lewis's shorts look really good as well, I think. You know, a bit different.
You young pros take a lot of pride in these shorts, don't you?
Yeah, we do, actually.
You wouldn't have a Sports Direct Lonsdales that Mr. Mooney's wearing, would you? First boots I ever had those. Sports Direct starter kit.
Do you know, right, my boots for my show today, it cost more than the actual shorts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was that a coded appeal for sponsors, that Cam?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but Lewis is he's working really well here with body and head.
Yeah, good variety tonight from Lewis Sylvester. You saw
he's come on, Lewis. Put the pressure on. He's still got a minute and a bit to go.
Was it a short little body shot that did the damage?
His face. And again, Here we go.
Just got a minute left, Louis Sylvester, if he does feel like he's hurt Mooney.
Yeah, his legs sort of went. Come on, Lou.
Feet, double. Feet left up, right hand.
He needs to box him at range. That's it. Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, beautiful double left hook to
Yeah.
head and body there from Sylvester. Covered it up well, Mooney, didn't he?
Yeah.
You pros have a timer in your head, don't you? You can count down the seconds to the 3 minutes, and he'll just be working his way through now, trying to stay safe for the last 20 seconds.
Bam, bam. Yeah, beautiful. Boom. And the uppercut in.
There it is, the uppercut, right hook,
See.
uppercut. I think it's been the best shot tonight, that short little stabbing uppercut from Lewis. There you go, 4 rounds in the bank.
Beautiful, that.
Lewis
Really,
won
really
every
good.
one of them, didn't he?
Yeah, he did really well there. Awesome.
Another good performance, Louis Sylvester. I think we can safely say that he's going to move on to 4-0.
Yeah.
Michael Mooney comes over and gives him a hug. I think he was just praising Lucy's uppercut there.
Yeah.
He was on the receiving end of it a few times, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was.
Let's get the official announcement from Michael Pass.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 4 rounds of boxing action, star referee Michael Alexander has scored the contest 40 points to 36 points for your winner. Now undefeated in 4 professional contests from Hull, Louis Sylvester.
Yeah, 40-36 every round.
Yeah.
Louis Sylvester, Michael Mooney.
And the game boxer, as always, Michael Mooney.
Beautiful. Excellent.
Be happy with that?
Yeah. Yeah, it was mint.
The corner team be happy with that?
Yeah.
Good.
Right, I'm going to have to
Business done,
shoot.
yeah. Well done, Cam.
Thank you.
Can you enjoy
so
your
much.
commentary debut?
Yeah, definitely. It was mint.
Good. Well, maybe we'll see Cam Shaw on VIP shows again soon, but in the ring.
Yeah, definitely.
Good.
Cheers. Thank you.
Another slight little delay here backstage. Again, I think it's just corner men making sure they've got enough time to warm their guys up before they come back out. 3 fights left to go. It's been good so far tonight. Got Conor Coghill against Sean Davis. Good little test for Conor Coghill. Sonny Taylor, exciting cruiserweight, fighting Imantas Davidaitis. And then Craig Derbyshire defending his English super flyweight title against Marcel Braithwaite. Carl Greaves has jumped on the mic. How are you, Carl?
I'm okay, John. Okay, thanks.
Asked everybody who's been on tonight what a little venue this is. It's been a little diamond, isn't it?
Fantastic, yeah. I mean, I promote at the Baths Hall in Scunthorpe, and this is the sister venue to it. This is the new one. It's a really smart one.
Ladies and gentlemen, we seem to be...
But yeah, cracking venue.
On one of our 45-minute breaks.
Yeah, what a good group coming through. You know, a load of Hull fighters. Sonny Taylor, Conor Cogill, who's coming up next. Lewis Sylvester, Chadwick Shaw. We're all coming up together with a perfect venue.
Cracking prospects from Hull, and what a fantastic venue to be promoting them right now. So yeah, onwards and upwards in Hull now.
Good pass going on. A few delays tonight. I think it's just the cornermen making sure we've got enough time to warm them up and get back out.
Watching on VIPBoxing.tv tonight, it's John Evans and a fine top promoter in the making. A Frank Warren lookalike, Carl Greaves, is in the building. Superb, exciting fighter at the early part of this century. That seems a long time ago now, doesn't it? Carl, thank you, Carl, for your attendance here in Hull. You look like you want to take me outside. Just trying to fill time, ladies and gentlemen.
How do you feel about being a Frank Warren lookalike?
I don't know about that. I thought I was a bit better looking, but obviously I'm not.
I don't think I can give you a bright side to that, Carl. There's no bright side from that insult, is there?
No. I've known Mike Pass a long time.
And also a formidable professional singer. He's going to give us a little tune. Come on, Mike. Come and give us a tune.
Apparently 20 years this week since he started doing this, Passo.
Yeah, I can remember him doing a few shows for me when I first started out. My first ever promotion was an evening with Barry McGuigan. Obviously no boxing, but I just brought Barry McGuigan to my hometown when I first retired.
Yeah.
And went into promoting, and he did the compare for the evening and did a fantastic job. I was meant to do the other one, but yeah.
If you are watching the live feed on VIP Boxing,
you do that one.
.tv, I'm afraid you can't send us any tweets tonight. It's a slightly pared down service.
Did he do his Elvis tribute, Carl?
No, but he told me about it. I've had the CD, but I never ended up getting to watch it. But you can tell he was an Elvis man. We look at him now with his hair slicked back and just a bit greyer than Elvis.
About the same size as Elvis when he died.
Yeah.
Mike pretends this is a problem, this little delay, but he's in his element when he's the centre of attention.
Yeah, he loves it. He loves it.
So what do you think about the main event, Carl? You know, it seems to have divided a bit of attention, this one.
Yeah, I mean, obviously I manage Craig, so I'll be doing his cuts tonight, and he's really up for this. I mean, he's boxed Marcel before a few years back when he was like in the journeyman mentality, and he gave Marcel a great fight that night. Could have gone either way, so he's really confident. It's a good fight. They're both confident. It's a 50-50. There's a bit of friction at the way, and apparently heads in heads, so it'll be interesting.
Ladies and gentlemen, here at the Bonus Arena, thank you once again for your patience. Please welcome a young man from Birmingham here, Sean Showtime Davis.
Here comes Sean Davis, a good fighter in his day, but he's just gone into opponent mode, hasn't he, Sean, now?
Yeah, he's on the road now. He's had some good wins back in the day and some good fights, but now he's just in that journeyman mentality. But it's a good step up for Conor, this. Good name to have on your record, Sean, and I think if he's still got a little bit about him, he might give Conor a bit of trouble tonight.
Yeah, I think he's one of those guys, if you're not at it, he will turn you over, won't he?
Yeah, 100%, yeah.
Saw him on a VIP show recently, fought Reece Mould for the English title, and Reece was heavy hitting that night. You know, devastating performance.
Yeah, it was a good performance from Reece, fantastic, and got the job done in great fashion.
Just coming down the level, though, Sean Davis tonight, fighting Conor Cogill, and Conor will have to be on his game to get the job done.
I've heard he's done about 300 tickets tonight, Conor. Unbelievable support. I mean, fantastic.
Yeah, good fans from Hull, aren't they? Really get behind the teams and the fighters and stuff like that. So I'm expecting the roof to come off in probably about 20 seconds time.
Yeah. I mean, Lewis Sylvester did about 1,600 apparently, and what an atmosphere it was for him. So can you imagine this in a minute?
It's like striking gold, isn't it, Carl, finding a ticket seller in a place like this?
I always say if you can fight and sell tickets, you're going to go all the way.
Undefeated prospect here from Hull, Conor Collier.
So here's Conor Coghill in his full Hull City Tiger outfit.
Good mates with Luke Campbell, I believe.
Yeah, done lots of round sparring together. Popular guy, 6-0. Big step up this actually, Carl, when you look down his record. You know, he's fought the who's who are journeymen really so far, and stepping up to fight Sean Davis is a good step up.
It's a good, ambitious match. I mean, like you say, it's a good name to have on his record, Sean Davis. I was there the night when Sean went to war with Paul Economidis on the big Frankie Gavin Sam Eggington undercard. Great fight that was.
Is 6 3-minute rounds of boxing in the super lightweight division. Introducing you first, the boxing out of the blue corner, wearing white, black and golden shorts. At the weighing scale, 9 stone, 12 pounds 4 ounces. He has an excellent record, 21 contests, 14 wins, 7 defeats. He comes to the ring this evening as a former English and WBC international champion, presenting from Birmingham, Sean Showtime Davis. And opposing him, boxing out of the red corner, wearing the tangerine and blackwood shorts at the weighing scale, 9 stone, 5 pounds, 6 ounces. A perfect record, 6 contests, 6 wins. Presenting from Hull by the Steffi Luca, here is the undefeated Conor Collier. Time once again by Randa, star every charge in the action. The world racing, Mr. John Nathan from Bath. 6 rounds.
You've got to be able to fight when you're wearing shorts as nice as that. That's what I've always been told anyway.
Beautiful, aren't they?
Yeah, lovely. All tigers.
Yeah. Here we go, 6 rounds. Super featherweight today, your old weight, Carl.
Yeah.
Conor
Favourite division.
Conor Coghill and Sean Davis. When you're looking after a fighter like Conor, when do you know, is there a sign you look for, Carl, when you decide it's right to take a fight like this? You just know they're ready. Is it something in the gym, or is it something they do in a fight? How do you pick that time?
It's a difficult one, really. I mean, obviously, with the amount of tickets he sold tonight, I mean, it's a very ambitious match, in my opinion. I'm surprised they've took someone so dangerous as Sean.
Gets him with a right hand straight away.
Yeah, unbelievable. Yeah, cracking shot. Yeah, obviously, Conor in the southpaw stance, so Davis will be looking for him straight right hand, straight through the middle.
Yeah, it shows what we think of him, doesn't it? Because with selling so many tickets, they could have got him a foreign opponent to breeze past.
Definitely could have got him a lot easier match. Sean looks up for this tonight as well. Sean's not noticed the punches, so that's probably what they're looking at and thinking that they'll be okay with him because he's not really a puncher, but everybody can punch. Records don't mean nothing.
And he knows so much as well, Sean. He's mixed with some real good quality fighters in his time.
Yeah.
And he still won't be in that opponent mindset, will he? You know, he'll still have that.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a winning record, hasn't he? Won 14, lost 7. I mean, he's won double the amount of fights he's lost, so he's not going to get the record. He don't want to get the record too bad. He wants to try and keep winning a few.
Connor's got to get that jab going, hasn't he? Southpaw, big, tall, stands upright, doesn't he? Good range. If you can get that jab working, keep Sean on the outside, everything should flow off that.
Yeah, definitely. When you're a southpaw, when you've got a good straight left hand, I mean, it's an horrible shot to be caught with. If you know how to use it properly, I mean, you can't get out of it, you can't get away from it, some fighters, so he wants to get that working.
That's why Sean's going to have to be careful just as he comes in. He just avoided that one, didn't he?
That's it.
Go! Beautiful, Conor!
Nice 1-2 there from Conor.
Yeah, settled into his groove quickly, hasn't he?
Yeah. He got caught as soon as the fight started with a nice right hand, and he's been on his game since then.
Conor, without a stoppage on his record so far, as he said before, 6-0. Everything's gone to point so far.
Yeah, good round. Went fast that round, did. Yeah, seemed like a quick round, but yeah. The thing is, with obviously Conor, who's been fighting well-renowned journeymen, so they're very tough, they don't get stopped. I mean, with Sean having a bit of ambition now, these are the sort of lads where Conor's got more chance of stopping. So that's what happens. They open up more kids that come to win, and obviously Conor is going to place his shots there and could probably force a stoppage. But like you say, it's a big step up this, and it's an ambitious match.
Yeah, he looks like the type who, if people do come to him and do leave openings, he's a precise, accurate puncher, isn't he? He's a proper puncher. Yeah, he does things well.
Sharp,
so.
Yeah, he's looking for Sean to fall short and just counter him, and he worked quite well in that first round.
Sean will still be remembering that right hand he landed, though. He's still got a way to win this. He had a little bit of success. Conor had a little bit of success, so let's see what happens in round 2.
I've noticed with Sean, he's sort of like crossing his feet as he's coming in as well. He's trying to like throw the backhand, but sort of like turn into a southpaw himself. Whether he's meaning to do that or not, or it's just coming naturally, I don't know, but it's something that's not really working for him at the moment.
He's reaching with it, isn't he, that backhand?
He's getting caught.
What's the key to getting past that, correcting that, Carl? Is it use a double jab and come in behind that instead of trying to reach with that left hand?
That's right, yeah, and he's just sort of hold his feet a bit more and take his feet in as he throws a double jab and come off with the backhand, and that might work for him a bit better.
Just at the wrong range for Sean Davis, this.
Yeah, obviously when you're a little bit short, you've got to get in with that jab and double up and take your feet in. If you fall short, you're going to get countered.
Conor's not willing to really lead off himself, is he? He's just waiting for Sean to commit and counter him.
You can see he's been working with Luke Campbell in the past, because he's obviously southpaw like Luke, and he boxes very similar to him. Upright, nice straight 1-2s. Yeah, he's catching Sean now as he's coming in.
Yeah, big wide stance.
Nice. Yeah.
Just looks a little bit stuck for ideas at the moment, Sean Davis.
Yeah.
Good bit of body work there from Coghill.
Yeah, I was just about to say none of them's hitting the body really, but Conor went to the body a bit more then, which was good to see.
Looks like that could be a target for Sean, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's quite a big target to aim for. It's just for distance, Conor's keeping with that front foot and his jab.
Yeah. Yeah, he's boxing really nice, Conor is. Picking some nice shots now.
Not giving Sean Davis any chance to get a foothold in that round. Just be telling him the advice more of the same, won't we, Cal?
Yeah, just have to keep doing what he's doing. Don't need to change anything. He's winning the rounds, boxing smart. That's all you need to do.
What else is going on in the world of Carl Greaves at the moment? Busy time, isn't it?
Very busy, yeah. I've got a show next week in Leicester at the King Power Stadium. And then I've got one on the 23rd of November in Hull myself at the KC Stadium, just a small show. Then I've got the 30th of November, I've got Kingsall Stoke-on-Trent the same night, but I'll be with Sam Bowen. He's defending his British featherweight title against his manager challenger Anthony Kinkachi at the Barclaycard Arena. Yeah, so plenty happening.
Frustrating time for Sam, hasn't it?
Yeah, it has been, yeah, with injuries and one thing or another, but he's on song now, he's ready to go, and hopefully we can start moving forward.
Yeah, it's just coming back at a good time for the division as well, you know.
Yeah.
It's started to shake itself out, hasn't it? So next year, first 6 months of next year, we'll find out who the man in Britain is, I think.
Definitely.
Same division, but a couple of years behind the likes of Sam here, Conor Coghill and Sean Davis.
I think with these kids weighing in on the day, they were around 9'5", 9'6". They're not super featherweights. The big difference between day before and on the day weigh-ins. Good work there by Conor. 2 and 3 punches as he's coming in. Yeah, it's good.
Nice right.
Boxing lovely now, yeah.
Landed the body shot and just swayed out of range and put the right hook in, didn't he? It was a nice combination there.
Yeah. Sean needs to move his head a bit more and try and get inside, but he's finding it very difficult. It's so much easier on the outside looking into actually when you're in there, it's completely different.
That just a little bit of lack of power for Sean. Now he's just gone up a weight or so from his peak. It's just going to be hard for him, isn't it?
Definitely. Yeah, obviously his best days was at Super Bantam. He's sort of there now as a bit of a name just to test a few of these prospects.
So far, the matchup that looked a bit of a risk. It's looking like working like a dream, isn't it?
Yeah, it's looking routine, and like you say, it's a good name to have on your record. A former English champion, WBC international champion, so fantastic win. Obviously, there's a long way to go yet, but got caught there, Conor did. Had his head a bit high then.
Yeah, just another little left hand from Sean. That's a couple he's landed in this round.
Yeah.
Nothing too heavy, but just a little reminders for Conor that he can't rush in.
He's having a better round here, Sean. Still losing the round in my opinion, but it's a better round. Nice 4 shots there. He's got a lovely straight left hand, Conor has.
Yeah, there's no loop to it, is there?
No,
it just comes
straight,
out.
just like a dart, straight down the pipe.
One-sided so far.
Yeah, clean fight, no holding, good work.
How was the little trip you had recently, Carl, with Mr. Avanesian?
Yeah, oh, fantastic. I mean, going over there and doing a number on Kerman like that, first round, unbelievable. I mean, he had a great fight with him the first time, and obviously there's a rematch clause because we went over there as voluntary challenger, and we took the rematch, no hesitation. and went over there and did a number on him first round stoppage. I mean, 10,000 Bilbao fans, it just was silent. You could hear a pin drop, and brilliant.
Is the atmosphere over there as good as it looks?
Yeah.
Maybe not good, maybe it might be the wrong word.
Not for us, because it's daunting, to be honest with you. I mean, we all stayed in the ring right until the arena had emptied, because we had to be safe, you know what I mean? But yeah, it is very daunting, hostile place. But they are lovely people, to be fair. Very passionate.
Yeah, I saw the ring walk. Spoke to Neil about it, and it's looks like an experience. Strong character, David.
Yeah, nothing phases him. Good fighter as well.
Good straight left to her body there from Connor. Just at the start of this round.
Oh, got caught there. Good shot.
Do you think Sean will just start to take a few more risks, Carl, to get in, or do you think he'll just start to see the finish line?
Yeah, well, he looks like he's trying to win this fight. He's obviously not holding, he's not surviving. He's getting caught a bit now, though. Connor's opening up nicely. When he lets his hands go, he looks a different class. You can see Sean's still got a little bit of ambition. He's not there to make up the numbers.
It's getting harder and harder, isn't it?
Yeah. I've not seen a lot of Conor before, but he's a good fighter. Yeah. To be honest with you, he's a lot better than I expected.
Makes the most of that. He knows how to work that southpaw style, doesn't he?
Yeah. It'll be interesting to see what weight he's going to compete at, whether boxers are feather or super bantam. To me, they don't look like there's a lot on him, so I reckon feather would be the best bet. Sometimes when you boil kids down, it don't work out, especially when they're lean kids and there's not a lot of body fat on them. It can be the undoing, really.
Yeah, it's not just on the night, is it? You know, it's grinding yourself down for months on end. It has an effect for months.
Yeah. Weight's the main thing in boxing to me. You've got to get it right. When he gets on his toes, Conor does that in and out, he's beautiful. He's starting to fancy it now. I think he's going to go through the gears, and it looks like he wants to try and get him out of there. But
yeah, when he's on his toes in and out, it looks really good, Conor Coghill tonight.
He's definitely pleasing the fans anyway.
Fifth round coming up, 5 of 6 here. What would you be advising, Carl? No, you're not in the corner, but we saw Conor there really getting into it and starting to open up a little bit. Would you be telling him to do that, or just continue doing what's worked for 4 rounds?
Just box smart. I mean,
you see an opportunity.
Yeah, I mean, at this stage of his career, I mean, just a win, getting a good wins, that's what it's all about, really. I mean, sometimes kids go looking for the stoppage and walk onto one themselves. I mean, does he really need to do that? I don't think he does, but he's young, he's ambitious, he's going to want to put on a show for all these fans, so if he sees the opening, he'll probably try and take him out. I mean, he can afford to take 1 or 2 chances because Sean's not know he's a puncher, but still got to be careful.
straight left hander.
Yeah, he
I was just
leaned
about
back.
to say Sean looks like he's just taking a few less risks in this round, but Conor still found that left hand.
He's looking to draw him on now with that back hand. Did you have much of an amateur career, do you know, Conor? I've not really...
don't think it was a full extensive amateur career, but you can certainly see you've been successful, can't you?
Yeah.
Looks like he's transitioned it well to the pros as well so far.
Yeah.
Just trying to draw Sean Davis into a little gap, just trying to feint him out.
Nice
Finds a little left
variation.
uppercut.
Nice screw uppercut, yeah. Sean's really got to get on his chest and work, but he's finding it difficult to get past that southpaw jab with a southpaw 1-2, to be honest.
Done a decent job of staying safe inside as well, Conor, hasn't he?
Yeah. Keeps his hands nice and tight. Sean's got to try and rough him up and get on his chest, but like you say, he's struggling a bit to get past them. That southpaw stance.
No problems for Conor Coghill tonight.
Decent little fight, this. No holding. Good to watch.
It just shows the levels he's capable of, doesn't he? He's not had a problem. You know, he's coasted through this.
Yeah, they was obviously confident when they made the match. Like you say, it was an ambitious one, but the team was very confident, and obviously Steffi Bull's experienced and he knows what he's doing, so he's picked a good match for him and having a good name on his record.
Sean Davis over there just having a little laugh in his corner.
Yeah, it looks like he's enjoying himself.
3 minutes to go.
Sixth and final round.
One thing you know, Sean, you're going to get a big effort, aren't you? You know, he's wholehearted effort he's going to put into this.
Yeah, he's not your typical kid who's coming to lose. He's still got a little bit of ambition, and it's good to see. A lot of kids on the road now are just there to pick up the money. I mean, definitely Sean's not one of them. Did well there. Doesn't need to nothing silly now, Conor. Just box smart, get the win, get the points win, and
so busy laughing in his corner. Oh, I thought he forgot his mouthpiece, but his shoelaces coming down. Still looks as sharp in the sixth, doesn't he? As he did in the first.
Yeah. Definitely nothing worried about his fitness. Still got both caught each other then. That second phase is nice from Conor. Instead of standing back in Moran's work, 1-2 back in, 1-2, looks good.
Shown us a bit of everything, hasn't he? He's shown the punch picking, he's shown the back foot boxing, but he's also punched in combination as well.
Yeah, I'll be keeping an eye out for him. He's a good prospect.
when you're watching something like this, Carl, do you start thinking sparring? Do you start all sorts of scenarios running through your heads?
Yeah.
Just uses that right up to spin himself back to centre ring, doesn't he?
Pivot away, yeah, lovely. That's where Sean needs him, but like I say, he's struggling to sustain it and keep him there. Lovely 1-2 there. Nice check right up. Fantastic support.
Yeah, we've done really well with the tickets, Conor, tonight.
Yeah. And he hasn't let him down either. He's boxed very well. I think they'll be very proud of him tonight.
It's important, isn't it, to once you've got an opportunity like this, in a stage like this, to just build that momentum.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's been a good fight as well. I mean, his fans will have enjoyed it, and word will get around. He might even sell more left side. Got to be careful there. Got caught with a left hook.
Yeah, just like that
swinging away. Don't need to be there now. He just needs to box safe. Well done. Good fight.
Yeah, very good performance there, Conor Coghill.
Fantastic support.
Sound the majority.
Every round, Carl? Every round?
Yeah, yeah. First was the closest, but he still won it. Yeah, nice 60-54 against a kid like Sean Davis. I mean, it's a good win and a good name to have in your record.
Great, Michael Passers jumped in the ring. We'll get the official score, but I don't think it was a particularly difficult one to figure out that. Sean Davis just telling him there he was struggling to get inside.
Yeah, is that what he said? Yeah, you could see that. That's where he needed to be, but like you say, he was struggling to get inside them southpaw jabs and backhands.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 6 rounds of absorbing action, Star referee John Latham has scored the contest as we wait for both boxers to come together to create some kind of plan. 60 points to 55 points for
Yeah, must have shared around there.
Yeah, must have scored the first one.
Yeah, that was the closest round, so it must have been.
Well done, Sean Davis. Gave Conor Coghill a good workout, and well done, Conor Coghill, for passing that test.
Well done. Thanks, Sean.
Carl Greaves exits and Tommy Coyles takes his place. How are you doing, Tommy?
I'm very well, yourself?
Really good. It's been good, this, hasn't it, tonight?
It's been a great show, yeah. Great stage and a platform for the young fighters coming through to showcase, you know, what they've got and what they're going to bring to the city.
The opponents have been good tonight, though. Everybody's come to have a go. It's made for good fights.
They've come and they've put on a show for the fans.
Conor Coghill there passed that test with flying colours, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. I think he's going to be a good addition to the pro scene. Once he starts to get his man strength and he gets that experience in the later rounds, I think he'll be a very, very good fighter and certainly a handful. You know, that awkward southpaw style. He's very good. He reminds me a lot of Luke Campbell, the way he fights.
Yeah, they're good friends, aren't they?
Yeah, they're good friends. I believe Luke was managing him at one time, and they do fight very similar. I don't think either of them punch particularly hard, but they seem very, very skilled.
Yeah, it's that. It might not be one shot power, but it's the price you pay for getting close, isn't it?
Of course, Luke stopped me. We all know that, and it was just down to the amount of shots and the accuracy of the shots. You know, speed kills.
It does. Well, we've got Sonny Taylor coming up next, and maybe speed's not Sonny's greatest asset, but he's exciting, powerful, and he mixes it up well, doesn't he?
I think this is the fight of the night. I think Sonny Taylor is going to be big news in Hull and on the domestic scene very soon. I'm really excited about this fight.
Yeah, we've seen him on a couple of his VIP shows. His debut especially, it was a all-out war, wasn't it?
Yeah, he's cool, he's calm, he's collected, but he can turn it on when he needs to, and I know that he punches. I've been told by a good source that he can really whack.
Yeah, he's mixing it with heavyweights, isn't he, in sparring?
He's been sparring Dillian White, and by all accounts doing well. So I'm excited to see he's fighting a tall guy tonight. So I'd like to see him, come downstairs and then start chopping him over the top. And I think you might see him take him out tonight.
Yeah, all of the VIP cruiserweights get this test at some point. So it's good to see how Sonny deals with it. Put your businessman hat on, Tommy, because I know you spend a lot of time doing that. How's it gone? We've had Cam Shaw jumped on commentary and said the event created a real buzz in the city. All the young fighters are excited about this show.
Well, you can't sell a dream looking like a nightmare. So we've put on the best show possible for all the fans, for all those that come and have spent their money tonight to watch and support the fighters. So hopefully they'll have a great experience, and if they have a great experience, they'll go away, they'll tell 5-10 people. The next time, there might be 2,000 people here. Yeah. And that's how you build a business, that's how you build a brand, and build a reputation for providing a great show.
Can you imagine if you can't see it here, it's dark, but there's a big top tier, isn't there, holds another couple of thousand people. Can you imagine Conor Coghill fighting for a British title here, the atmosphere that could be generated?
It'd be incredible. It really would. To have a British title fight in Hull on its own would be incredible, but to fill this place, it'd be special.
It's doable as well with this group you've got.
Absolutely. You've got 1,200 people in here tonight, and none of the local lads are fighting for the title. Both lads that are fighting for the title and from Hull. So, yep, there's plenty of scope for Hull. I'm excited and I'm looking forward to it.
Please welcome a young man,
here we go.
Visitor, Emantas Daviditas.
Here comes Emantas. He stands about 6'8" or 6'9" or something, and massive, tall cruiserweight. But with Sonny's power, he's going to be a sitting target, isn't he, Tommy?
Yeah, listen, it means for a bigger body, stab that body, get him thinking about the body, and then start edging the feet closer and bringing them over the top. Can't just chop a tree down with one big swing, you've got to keep chipping away until it's ready to fall. I'm looking forward to this fight.
There's always that little extra bit of excitement with the big men, isn't there, Tommy?
Yeah, because you know that one punch can totally turn a fight around. And listen, this is the entertainment business. People like to see, with all due respect, people getting knocked out. Here we go.
Sonny Taylor just making his way from his dressing room, taking his time and milking it, and why not? Done a good number of tickets, good atmosphere, and a big opportunity for him here.
Here we go. Let's go, Sonny.
wearing the old school Hull City top as well. The old tiger print. Nice and calm, big smile on his face.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is 4 3-minute rounds of boxing in the heavyweight division. Introducing to you firstly, boxing out of the blue corner, wearing the black collar shorts trimmed with white at the weighing scale. 14 stone 4 ounces. Tonight is his 39th professional contest. He hails from Vilnius, Lithuania, presenting in Mantas, the Giant Daviditas. And opposing him, boxing out of the red corner, wearing the orange coloured shorts trimmed with black. At the weighing scale, 14 stone, 10 pounds, 4 ounces. From 2 contests, he has 2 wins. One of those wins coming by way of stunning knockout, presenting the undefeated sensation from Hull, Sonny Taylor. Timekeeper at the bell, Barry Pender from Sheffield. And the world-class referee in charge of the action, star referee, Mr. Michael Alexander from Doncaster, South Yorkshire. 4 3-minute rounds.
Yeah, final instructions here, 4 rounds, Sonny Taylor and Amantas Daviditas. What type of characters, Sonny, Tommy, will he be relishing this?
I think cool, calm, collected.
Yeah, just give it Tommy a little bit of eye contact, passed on a couple of last minute instructions.
Yeah, of course, you know, when you've got a big body like that, you've got to stab it down, get them thinking about the body and start sending them over. Plenty of feints is key, I believe. That's it, he's gone straight down to the stabbing downstairs.
Hard to prepare for someone like this, Tommy, isn't it? There's not many guys this tall, this frame. It'll take Sonny a couple of minutes to just figure out his range. And
yeah, he needs to have a look, he needs to assess him. He needs to, you know, put the data in the computer, if you like, make an assessment and then start going to work, which I think he's starting to do now.
certainly not shy about putting himself in harm's way, Sonny Taylor. If you've seen him fight before, you know, he'll take risks to get on Daviditas' chest, won't he?
Yeah, he's going to have to. He's got a long range, but you know, he doesn't necessarily, this guy, have a sharpshooter jab. He's quite a lazy, poor, delayed jab, and Sonny needs to be timing and looking to come over or on the side of it and countering with a nice sharp right hand.
Oh, nice left hook, little short left hook. That hurt Daviditas.
Yeah, great three-punch combination there.
Oh, another left hook.
Oh, great left hook, great left hook.
Marked up around the eye, Tommy, as well.
Yeah, I don't think this one's going the distance. I think he's going to stop him any second now. One left hook and it's over.
Just needs to get himself a little bit of punching range and fight can be over and done with.
I like to see him feint that jab and turn it into a left hook.
Don't want to neglect your advice, though, Tommy. Doesn't want to go headhunting. Oh, but maybe he can go headhunting.
Great shot. That is a great shot.
5, 6, 7. Oh, there's that left hook again. He's in all kinds of trouble, Daviditas. ...20 seconds left in round. The left hook's the punch. Sonny just needs to find the right opportunity to land it.
He does. He needs to go back to his boxing.
Don't neglect the body.
Yeah, don't look for the shot. It'll come.
Oh, there's left hook again. Sitting target, isn't he, Tommy, for it? Yeah, he found the punch straight away.
Yeah. He's so explosive. He carries, you know, great power, and he doesn't need to rush. This guy's there to be hit. He's got to choose his shots.
He hasn't needed to really wind up on any shot either, Tommy. It's been short little left hooks and a little short right hand.
He needs to stay relaxed now, pick his shots, and I think he'll get rid of him in this round.
Dead focused on his corner there, you know, his eyes weren't wandering, he listening to every word. They were just telling him to calm down and pick his punches. Davidaitis looks a sitting duck for that left hook. A solid
Great jab, great jab, great jab. He needs to just pick his shots. Don't get tired of, get his hands on the inside when he gets close. Good shot.
Beautiful body work by Sonny Taylor. Corner's just telling him to touch, bang, Tommy, instead of loading up.
Yeah, I think that's good advice.
Davidaitis is scrambled a bit here. He's becoming messy. He's just looking to hold and grab whenever Sonny gets in.
He needs to bring the uppercut up.
I like how he's gone back to a body in this round.
Of course.
Another right hand. Right hands are hurting Davidaitis in this round. Tough night's work for the Lithuanian, this. Just gets a warning for a low blow. I thought that was pretty much on the belt line.
Yeah, borderline for me.
Experienced opponent though, Tommy, just buying himself an extra few seconds there.
Yeah, I think he needs to invest in the body. Start getting him thinking about the body again, then creeping him over the top.
It's the old Roy Jones
there you go,
saying.
like this.
Body head, the old Roy Jones saying.
I'd like to see him on the inside use the same hand, touch up with a left hand and shoot down to the body with a left hand as opposed to going right, left. The mind and the body is used to someone going right, left. It's like when you're walking, it's marching. If you go left, right, left, the last left is the one that's going to land. Just standing in front a little bit now.
Yeah, he's just telegraphed. He's just got carried away, hasn't he? Looking for the knockout. He's forgot what got him there in the first place. Just crowding his work a little bit at times, I think, Tommy.
Yeah.
Big dominant round by Taylor.
Very good, very good. Yeah, he needs to pick his shots a little bit more. It is only 2 rounds. He's using a lot of energy. Obviously, he's excited. It's his home, not his home debut, but it's a great opportunity for him to shine in front of the home crowd.
And it was seeing someone so close to being finished, Tommy.
Yeah, and then
it's hard to rein it in.
It is, and then not getting rid of them. Yeah, he just needs to go back to basics.
I know it's all learning fights at this stage, but he would be disappointed, Sonny, if this guy survives to the end.
Absolutely. I can't see it. I really can't.
see what he comes with this round. Like to see a bit more head movement, go to the body, just keep him punching range instead of closing up, and the fight's there for the taking for Sonny Taylor. Ooh, big right from Davidas, just skimmed off the top of Taylor's head.
He needs to set the shot up. The shot he's looking for is the right over the top or the left hook. So he needs to set it up. Maybe jabbing down, sending the right over like that. Or feint the jab and turn it into a left hook.
Just disguise it more.
You've got to disguise it.
It's another borderline left hook. Just look, you can just see a bit of frustration on Sonny's face.
Yeah, that's a
right
shot.
hand.
That is a great shot.
Just needs to think about it a bit more. It's there for him if he just does what his corner's telling him.
He's so explosive, this kid. He don't need to look for the shot. He just needs to have a bit of thought process about trying to land the shot in 2 or 3 shots time. So just disguising it with feint, stabs down, and then sending it over, setting it up.
Nice little jab right hand there. See, as soon as he set it up, Tommy, with it, just hid the right hand behind the jab, and he got the result, didn't he? Yeah, he stopped it. Third round stoppage by Sonny Taylor. Just got carried away in the second round, but he'll be over the moon, won't he, Tommy?
Yeah, very good stoppage. Really, really pleased for him as well.
Can you give him a grade, Tommy? How pleased were you with that?
8 out of 10.
You giving him 8?
Definitely, yeah. Listen, there's room for improvement, but if he was getting 10 out of 10, then he might as well stop boxing. I really like him, honestly.
I just thought the knockout was so obviously there, and he was just getting frustrated looking for it. As soon as he hid his right hand behind the jab, there it was. But a big character, exciting talent, and a definite puncher.
I'm looking forward to watching him. I'm a fan. I'm a big fan. I like the guys what can turn people's lights out, and this kid can do exactly that.
Let's get the official announcement.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 2 minutes and 10 seconds of round number 3, star referee Michael Alexander has stopped the contest. In his opinion, Imantata Bilitas was in no position to continue. Therefore, your winner, now undefeated in 3 professional contests with 2 knockouts from Sonny Taylor. And your appreciation, please, from our contender visitor, Imantata Bilitas.
Sonny.
I'm a fan.
There you go. Tommy Coyle exits the stage now.
Thank you very much.
Off we go. One more fight to go tonight. It's been a good show so far tonight in Hull, and it's for English super flyweight title. Craig Derbyshire and Marcel Braithwaite. Derbyshire the champion, Braithwaite the challenger. Don't forget, send your tweets in. Hashtag VIP
Ladies
Boxing Live.
and gentlemen, live from the Bonus Arena here in Hull, this is the main event of the evening. Please welcome the challenger for the championship this tonight, presenting from Liverpool, the self-proclaimed chosen one, Marcel Braithwaite. Ladies and gentlemen, VIP Promotions live on VIPBoxing.tv proudly present this 10 3-minute rounds of boxing for the English Super Flyweight title. So please welcome the champion, Dynamite Craig Derbyshire. Ladies and gentlemen, the officials for this 10 3-minute round of contest for the English Super Flyweight title have been appointed by the Central Area Council of the British Boxing Board of Control, whose area representatives at ringside this evening sitting proudly are Robin Smith and Ian Cragg. Timekeeper at the bell is Barry Pinder from Sheffield. The three scoring judges at ringside are Michael Alexander from Doncaster, Terry O'Connor from Birmingham, and John Latham from Bury. Finally, when the action commences, the star referee in charge of the action, the world-class Mr. Phil Edwards from Preston. And so, people of Hull, from the bonus arena, this is Championship Boxing! Introducing to you firstly, boxing out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger this evening. Wearing the gold clutch shorts trimmed with a black spangled effect. At the weigh-in yesterday, he scaled 8 stone, 2 pounds, 6 ounces. His excellent record this evening reads 9 contests, 8 wins, with just a single defeat. Presenting from Liverpool, the chosen one, Marcel Braithwaite. And opposing him, boxing out of the red corner, wearing the white clutch shorts trimmed with gold. At the weigh-in yesterday, he scaled 7 stone, 13 pounds, 8 ounces. Tonight is his 38th professional contest. Tonight he makes the first defense of his title, presenting from Bentley, the English super flyweight champion, Craig Dynamite Derbyshire. Mr. Edwards with his final instructions, 10 3-minute rounds. Gentlemen, you must be sat down, otherwise boxing cannot commence. Please be sat down. Thank you.
10 rounds for the English super flyweight title between Marcel Braithwaite, the challenger, and the champion, Craig Derbyshire. Little bit of friction at the weigh-in yesterday. Just when we did the head-to-head face-offs, things didn't go smoothly. Little bit of bad blood's brewed, and now they're going to get to settle it. Braithwaite's got the big examination here of his skills. You know, people have raved about him for a long while. Suffered a shock defeat to Brett Fido a couple of fights ago, but he's rebounded with a win since then. But it's a pretty big step up. Craig Derbyshire's proven at English level, he's proven at area title level, he's done it at a couple of different weights. His record is very deceiving. 7 wins, 20 plus losses. Doesn't tell the story. Since he's got title opportunities, he's taken them. You can see the style set out here. Marcel Braithwaite, very quick, lots of movement, lots of feints. Derbyshire more straightforward, up and down. He'll look to get on Braithwaite's chest and just outwork him. Nothing much landing so far. Braithwaite just on his back foot, looking to make Derbyshire miss. Nice little counter left hook. And a jab. Fast hands from Braithwaite. Most of the pre-fight thoughts were that Braithwaite would be ahead at halfway and then Derbyshire would come on strong. Are you doing it? Braithwaite from the famous Golden Gloves gym over in Liverpool. He's got Wayne Smith in his corner. Wayne thinks very highly of him. Left jab's been the key weapon so far, and a nice little left hook. Derbyshire's just biding his time. He'll look to stab that body, work the body, slow Braithwaite down. He's got to stop that movement. As soon as he stops that movement, the fight swings in his favour. As long as Marcel's moving and jabbing and poking away, things are gonna go well for the Liverpudlian here. Nice jab from Derbyshire. Definitely little bit of a feeling out round this. Both men just looking to establish their styles. Braithwaite's probably done that, but slightly the better, as you would have expected. First round in the bank there. Both corners be reasonably happy. You see what Derbyshire was trying to do, and you could definitely see what Marcel Braithwaite was trying to do. Derbyshire won this English title. He beat Nathan Reeve back in May. Before that, beat Lee Clayton for the area title up at bantamweight. He's done it all, Craig Derbyshire. Beat Anthony Smith in one of the best fights we've seen on VIP TV back in 2017.
Gentlemen, please take your seats. The boxers put an awful lot of work in over weeks and months. Please take your seats.
Yeah, one of the best fights you'll see on VIP. Beat Anthony Smith for the area super flyweight title. That was a couple of years ago. And since then, Derbyshire sort of just bided his time for the title chances. Derbyshire's got to start landing to the chest and body of Braithwaite. He's got to slow him down. Braithwaite is 8-1. That one defeat, a shock to Brett Fido, a man he'd previously beaten. Brett turned up. Brett was on a good run at the time, and Brett outpointed him at Liverpool Olympia. Since then, he beat Jake Pollard, who's just an opponent on the scene, really. It's a big step up for Marcel Braithwaite. If he is what people say he is, we need to see how he comes through this test. You definitely see he's got the ability. You can definitely see he's got the skills. Pretty good. We got Sonny Taylor. Pretty good, Sonny. Man from the opposite end of a weight scale to these two you're watching now.
Yeah.
English title fight, though, is usually good fights, these, aren't they?
Yeah, fast-paced at this weight as well.
Thanks for doing this, Sonny. Straight out the dressing rooms.
I ain't even been in them yet.
Have you not?
No.
You've had hands to shake.
Yeah, I've just been to see the doctor and come straight out, so...
Solid jab there by Marcel Braithwaite. We'll get on to your... Derbyshire.
Yeah,
he
definitely.
is.
Oh, I took one there, though.
Fast hands, Marcel Braithwaite.
Yeah, very sharp.
Can see the style set out here, can't you, Sonny? Marcel's boxing on the back foot. Derbyshire's going to try and put it on him.
Yeah, applying the pressure, but he's getting caught on the way in. It's good work, though.
Got to get to that body. It's important, isn't it? If he can't slow Braithwaite down, it's going to be a long night for Craig Derbyshire, this.
Yeah, he's just headed it a bit on the way in. If he goes up and down with that jab, I think he'll have better luck.
Oh, Marcel Braithwaite's way so far, this.
Very, very sharp.
There we go, 2 rounds down. Now, Sonny, go on, you can talk about yourself for a little bit now. How did you enjoy that?
Yeah, it was good. It was a packed out place, and obviously I'm from Hull, so it was good to put on a bit of a show for everyone.
It looked to us like the knockout was there. You were getting so frustrated, looking for it and just loading up a little bit. As soon as you hid your shots again in that third round, you
I was getting sold off in the corner, and they were saying the exact same thing. Stop looking for it. You're not going to get him out with one. Relax, and then you'll get him out with a few. And that's when I did it. I put my shots together a little bit more.
Yeah.
And didn't try as hard, and that's what got him.
Worked, didn't it?
Yeah, I was relieved. It was a high pace.
It's been cracking night, hasn't it? For all you lads all coming up at the same time to be in an arena like this, going out, we get lots of viewers on this. You know, what a stage for you all.
Yeah, I'm over the moon really, and hopefully it's the first of many to come in Hull. Yeah. It's been dead for so long.
Can you imagine the atmosphere? It's been good tonight, but can you imagine the atmosphere with a couple of you fighting for English titles or a British title on the line, Damon? Imagine what that'd be like.
Yeah, it'd be a dream.
Anyway, back to these. Craig Derbyshire is an English champion, and Marcel Braithwaite's trying to take it off him.
Braithwaite's jab's class. He keeps sticking it right in his face, and he just can't get anywhere near him at the moment.
What's the key, Sonny, you know, when you're fighting someone quick on the feet like this? You know, you're the type of guy who has to walk to people and get on the chest. What's the key?
Yeah, you can't go in with 1 or 2 shots. You've got to have fast hands. Make sure you cut that ring down, and just got to stick with it. Really, don't get discouraged if you take a few on the way in. Just make sure you don't take too many. Sorry.
It'd be easy for Derbyshire to get frustrated here, wouldn't it?
Yeah, he's loading up a bit there, and he's getting caught. Just like that.
Stabbing away with that jab, Braithwaite. Going down to her body as well. He was saying Derbyshire's got to get to Braithwaite's body, but if Braithwaite can take some steam out of Derbyshire, it's going to be even easier for him.
Yeah, definitely. That pressure will soon slow down. That's better. Shot.
Nice double jab and a right up to a body by Marcel Braithwaite.
Again.
It's going to be hard to put a dent in Craig Derbyshire though. You can keep... The jab might win rounds, but it's not going to take anything out his tank. And
no, definitely not. It's like he's made of steel. Very tough man. Brilliant
jab's
jab.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah, brilliant. That's shot.
Have you seen Marcel fight before, Sonny?
I haven't. I watched a few clips of him before this fight. So obviously he was topping the bill, so I was interested. But I haven't really seen too much of him.
There's no doubt he's got the skill and the talent, but it's a big step up. You know, he's not fought anyone like Craig Derbyshire before. Never been 10 rounds before. It's a big ask for him.
Craig's been with absolutely everyone as well, hasn't he?
Yeah.
So he's prepared.
Imagine the way you're going about it, Sonny. You know, you're in the home corner, you're winning. Can you imagine doing it the way Craig Derbyshire's done it?
It takes some nuts, I tell you.
Guy's record: won 7, lost 27, and drawn 3. But he's won area titles at 2 weights, English champion.
Yeah, and I believe the winner of this will be looking at a British title shot.
British title shot.
It's vacant at this weight, isn't it?
Yeah. Pat Barrett's turned up from his own show in Manchester tonight. Big friend of Marcel. Craig's the one who's got to change something here, isn't he, Sonny?
Yeah, he just needs to stop loading up. Use that jab a bit more. It looks like he started doing it this round. He's just got to keep that going.
Footwork's very good, isn't it, from Braithwaite? He's just dancing in and out of range, just making Derbyshire fall short.
It's little adjustments all the time with his feet. He's never stationary. It's not like he's running around. but just changing the angle slightly all the time. Something else that Craig's got to think about.
That's why Craig's got to work. He's struggled to get Marcel in the corner and just didn't let his hands go when he got him there.
Yeah.
So far, so good for Marcel Braithwaite. Loving it as well, isn't he? Look at his face.
There, yeah.
That's better by Derbyshire.
It's been a bit more patient this round, is Craig Derbyshire.
Yeah, you reckon his corner had got into his ear, a bit like yours?
Yeah, definitely, definitely. I can imagine it was a very similar conversation. Shot.
Some beautiful stuff here from Marcel Braithwaite, isn't there?
Changing his stance.
That's Derbyshire's best shot of the fight there, right hand. Just got caught coming back across.
Yeah. I don't think Braithwaite's doing enough this round like he has been in the past ones.
Sure. Just got there a couple of times, hadn't he, in this round, Derbyshire? That patience has just worked.
It's working for him. Good round, good round.
A little bit of hope for him there, isn't there, to just grasp onto?
Definitely. Braithwaite needs to get that jab going again in this next round, slow him down a bit.
So how's life for Sonny Taylor then? You know, you rave reviews from your sparring, you're selling tickets, you're winning fights.
Yeah, it's good, you know. It's all new to me, really. I don't have many amateur fights. I didn't really know what to expect going into the pro ranks, but you know, I'm loving it. It's a dream come true.
Has it been better than you expected?
Definitely, yeah. You sometimes forget waking up, like what's expected here and stuff like that, but you know, you just got to switch on and be aware that people are always watching and just always stay ready for what's coming next.
What's the idea to get out as quick as you can again? If something cropped up, would you take it?
Yeah, December hopefully. I'm looking to be out again next. Hopefully in my last 4-rounder, and fingers crossed I go up to 6s next year.
Would that be on a VIP show, Sonny? December?
What's that, sorry?
Would that be on a VIP show?
Yeah, definitely. One of the Jolly Boys, hopefully.
The infamous Jolly Boys.
Yeah. Sounds like a Christmas party to me.
Yeah. Sorry, people watching this. There won't be any cameras at the Jolly Boys. Do you know what, Sonny? If ever there was a person made for the Jolly Boys show, it was Sonny Taylor.
Yeah.
Beautiful jab there. Snapped Derbyshire's head back. That was.
Yeah, brilliant. This is what he needs to do here.
Jab's just killing Derbyshire, isn't it?
He's not slowing down there. Good work from Braithwaite. Oh,
nice right hand. I like that jab to the chest by Derbyshire.
Yeah.
Marcel's head's moving all over the place, but his body's easier to hit, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. The body doesn't move as much. His feet have been brilliant as well.
Missed by a long way. Nice jab by Derbyshire though. Has Marcel's feet just slowed down a little in this round?
I believe so. It was a tough round for him last one, so they'll be feeling the pace a little in this one. So sharp.
It's just getting closer and closer though, Craig Derbyshire.
Just don't stop coming.
Landed his own solid jab a few times in this round.
Loading up a bit again. Just to get back to the quick jab.
I think that's Derbyshire's best round. Just managed to get a few exchanges going. Nothing big, but just little signs for him.
It's got a great engine, the pace hasn't slowed at all.
Round 6. I think this is as far as Marcel Braithwaite's ever been.
It'd be good to see what he does from here.
Yeah, he's used a lot of energy, hasn't he, moving so far. And as we said, you know, he's landed that jab, but he's not put a dint in. He's been frustrating, Craig, but
he's like a juggernaut.
He's not going to stop coming.
He's been here many a time.
Can you see yourself getting up to 40 fights, Sonny?
Well, yeah, I'd like to think so. I'd like to think so. Not as quickly as Craig, though.
No.
It's a passionate crowd here tonight.
It's good, isn't it? It's been a good atmosphere. We've got Marcel's crowd behind us.
And Craig's to the right.
And Craig's to the right. Good jab by Craig Derbyshire.
It'd be good to see Derbyshire throw a few more feints in this round.
Yeah. Oh, Marcel's hurt. Yeah, it's like Braithwaite's legs stiffened then. Derbyshire's not going to let him off a hook here. He's going to keep coming. Braithwaite needs to move.
He's fast hands here.
Solid jab again by Derbyshire and the right hand. Just starting to turn it round here.
Getting caught on the way in.
It's a beautiful left hook.
Good exchange there.
Great fight this.
Yeah, it's been class to watch.
Good jab again by Braithwaite and the right hand. The exchanges favour Derbyshire though, don't they?
Yeah, but you can't count Marcel out, it's so sharp. Quick hands, catches him in the gaps.
Braithwaite's legs definitely stiffened for just a split second, though, didn't they, earlier in the round?
Seems to have recovered well.
Good fight. Just the type of fight we fought, with Braithwaite boxing and Derbyshire pouring on the pressure.
Yeah, styles have gone together real well for this fight.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
I like the old school Hull City shirt.
Yeah, it's from before I was born, I believe this.
Yeah, cracker.
Pepe's used to be a club, I believe. That's the sponsor.
Yeah, the
of
nightclub
this shirt.
sponsoring them.
I think so, yeah, I'm sure that's what it was. I might be wrong, like.
Nice double jab there from Braithwaite.
Yeah, really quick jab.
I'd like to see them both just working the body a bit more, even if it's just stabbing down with the jab. Or
Yeah, up and down with it. Bit of kidology as well.
That's better.
Like he heard you.
Anyone would think we knew what we was talking about, Sonny. Well, the jab's been good by Marcel, but he's struggled to put anything behind it, hasn't he? You know, we've not seen a double jab and a clean right hand. He's picked away with a jab, he's moved, but he's not really been able to take anything out of Derbyshire's engine yet, as we keep saying. But on the other hand, Derbyshire's not been able to drag him into a toe-to-toe war for long periods.
Getting to him now.
Yeah, Braithwaite's head just got thrown back then, didn't it, by that? Nothing much landed clean there. But Braithwaite's got back to it this round, hasn't he? The last one got stung once and
Rocky.
got a couple of exchanges, but he's got the momentum back this round.
Yeah, he looks very relaxed in there.
Yeah, he's back in his rhythm now. Falling short, Derbyshire.
Oh,
Takes the left
shot.
hook as well. Fast hands, weren't they there?
Yeah, very quick.
Missing badly, Craig Derbyshire. Good round for Marcel Braithwaite after not a tough six, but one where he had to take a couple of shots. He's just as saying that, he takes the right hand. On the whole, though, it's a Marcel round, wasn't it?
Apart from that little bit at the end, yeah. He had the way of that round, really.
Back to Sonny Taylor. How do you see this moving on, Sonny? You know, are you happy to just keep on with this thing and solidify as a pro fighter, or do you want to go?
There's no rush. Like I say, 6 rounders next year. Move up again. And, just see where we progress to. I aren't saying I'm going to do this and that, because it's boxing and you never know. end up where I end up.
Get the impression you're just going to enjoy it all for as long as it lasts, though.
That's it, yeah, you just got to have fun. The best advice you ever get before you go into a fight is enjoy it, and it's as simple as that, really. If you're enjoying it, you can't go too far wrong.
What do we say? If you enjoy what you do, you never work a day in your life, do you?
Yeah, it definitely doesn't feel like a job if you put it like that.
Yeah. Nice little angle there from Marcel.
I like the way he hits when he switches at the same time. Very clever.
It's getting to a point where Derbyshire's just going to have to throw the kitchen sink at this. Nice
yeah,
right
he's looking a little stuck in the mud in this round.
Marcel just making Derbyshire go back for the first time there. Oh, the solid jab. And again, and the right hand.
Lovely work.
Desperation there from Derbyshire, loading up, missing Wild. Beautiful left hand from Braithwaite as well. And here comes Derbyshire. Been beautiful at times, hasn't he?
Yeah, really classy stuff.
And finish lines in sight as well now. After this, just 2 rounds to go.
It's been non-stop. I think they'll both be feeling it tomorrow.
Just shaking his hands out there, just as you said that, Sonny, Marcel. Derbyshire trying to work away inside. Nice body work and a left hook and another right hand. Just getting hit a bit more cleanly in this round, Craig Derbyshire. It's a big round for Braithwaite. 2 to go. Needs a big turnaround here, Sonny, Craig Derbyshire.
Yeah, he needs to rock him again, I think. Spare him on a bit if he sees him hurt again.
Cal Greaves there doing the cuts. Cal knows the score. Cal will tell him exactly what needs to be done.
Yeah, there's some experience in Derbyshire's corner there. Now Orman there as well. Left hook.
Trying to think what Derbyshire can do to change it. If he goes into exchanges, Marcel's got faster hands. He's going to struggle to get there with his feet.
Just needs to catch him sweet with a couple, I think. He's going to struggle to catch him, just throw him one at a time though. He's
Got to risk it. He's got to gamble, hasn't he?
Yeah. Double the phases up.
Nice left hand from Braithwaite. As soon as Braithwaite gets near the ropes, Derbyshire's just got to come with getting range, double jab, and then just let the hands go, hasn't he?
Yeah, he needs a little bit of space as well. He's kind of stepping in too far, and he's giving Marcel a chance to either claim him or move away. That's better.
That's a bit better, wasn't it? Just fell a bit short with the right hand, but that was a bit better by Derbyshire.
So he's half a foot back, and then he'll be able to let his shots go himself.
Solid jab from Braithwaite as well. Struggling to just get close, get Craig Derbyshire now. Be frustrating watching it slip away. Nice jab, as I say that though.
Oh, lovely.
Sure, Sonny Edwards is watching this somewhere. Sonny Edwards and Marcel have got a bit of a rivalry going on. Marcel wants a fight. Sonny says he'll happily give him a fight, but Sonny will be watching this and he'll be having a dig somewhere. If you're watching, Sonny, give us a text. I'll read out what your opinion is on Marcel Braithwaite.
Yeah, Sonny's got the skills to pay the bills too, hasn't he?
Imagine Sonny against Marcel.
Like the Matrix, wasn't it?
Last round here now. No cuts. Derbyshire's got to fly off his stool. Pat Barrett and Wayne Smith are giving Marcel the big G up in the corner. He's got to be one round away from a title here, hasn't he?
Yeah, definitely. It's just done the sharper way. We ain't have it all his own way.
Let's get him a G up there. Craig Derbyshire, let's go, let's go. From people in the corner. Marcel looks light though, doesn't he? Must be super fit. Just kept this going for 10 rounds.
Yeah, they'll put the miles in tonight.
Nice left hook. Derbyshire gets there with a bit of a right hand, a bit of a glancing blow.
He needs something special here.
Beautiful work really by Braithwaite, a lot of a fight.
Some really eye-catching shots. Catching Craig on the way in.
I don't think Derbyshire's been able to do enough of that, you know, make it a physical sort of roughhouse kind of fight.
Bullying is what he needed to do.
Counting down the final 90 seconds here. What's Craig Derbyshire got left?
He needs to really step on him here. He's following him around a bit. He needs to cut him down.
think Braithwaite's corner were waving him in before we hurt Derbyshire, but that one might have done. Best shot of the fight from Braithwaite, that left hook. Big right hand as well.
Some big shots going in here. Lovely.
Yeah, beautiful stuff. He's really stamped his authority on it in this last round, hasn't he?
Save the best till last. Nice right hand from Craig.
Still coming Craig Derbyshire, but it's getting desperate now. Final countdown, final seconds here. Been a great fight. There's the final bell.
Could have done with 10 more rounds of that.
Yeah. Little bit of bad blood and friction before the fight, but bit of respect afterwards there. You can tell by the corner's reaction, Sonny, can't you, if things won?
Yeah, I really enjoyed watching that.
How did you enjoy your commentary debut?
More nervous for this than my fight. Brilliant atmosphere in here.
Yeah, it's been good tonight. Enjoyed it in Hull. Hopefully we'll be back soon. All that's left is to get Michael Pass to give us the official announcement. Getting lots of praise on the live chat there, Sonny, for your commentary.
Awesome, thanks guys, thank you.
Usually when it takes this long, it means it's controversial scorecards, doesn't it?
Well, I think we'll have a split here, a split. I suppose it always depends on what the judges are looking for, who has the pressure in the fight.
Robin Smith doing his best to cock up the scorecards, but there you go, he's finally added them up. It's Michael Pass to officially announce them. Personally, I think we got a new champion.
I think I'd agree with you.
Championship action, we have a majority decision. Judge Michael Alexander scores the contest 95-95. He sees it as a draw. Judges John Latham scores the contest 96-94 and Terry O'Connor 97-93. For the winner, the new English Super Flyweight champion from Liverpool, Marcel.
Brilliant fight, brilliant fight.
Well, I think it's the right result. I don't see a majority, to be honest. I thought Braithwaite won a little bit clearer, but I think we got the right winner, Sonny.
Yeah, definitely. Craig turned up, that was an awesome fight, and I could watch it again.
It's a great fight. Well done to both men. Thank you, Sonny Taylor.
No, thanks for having me. Cheers.
Oh, you enjoy it. And that's it. That's the action for tonight.
Gentlemen,
got a new English champion.
It's been a marvellous contest. Both boxers gave their all.
Marcel Braithwaite's the new English Super Flyweight champion. Sonny Taylor knocks out Imantas Davidaitis. Conor Coghill looks really good. He beats Sean Davis. Lewis Sylvester does the business again. He beats Michael Mooney. Matthew Rennie, the best performance of his life for a couple of rounds, and then two tough rounds with Des Newton. Carl Chadwick gets upset and dropped by MJ Hall. and Cam Shaw puts in a good performance to beat a very game Ricky Leach. Hope you've enjoyed it. It's been a good night in Hull, big atmosphere, good venue, and we'll be back soon. Hope you enjoy it.